yeah, first place there. You talked about second place. Third place.
Hungry Box Preeminent, yeah. Hungry Box just came by to say hi to us.
Grab a water.
Earlier. Yeah.
Dreffen Blesse fourth, and then who was the first exit of the day?
It was.
Why is no one else streaming this?
It was so long ago.
Wally and Fable.
Yes,
Wally
you're
and
right.
Fable.
All right. I'm gonna.
And then unfortunately we had Sensei and Crudo had to DQ. They were the other loser side.
Because that would have been a team that could have made a lot of upsets, especially into like that Dreffen Blesse route, with Crudo being such a stalwart on that one.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to be here to be able to witness that, and I'm so happy for all of the people that were able to make this possible. A lot of sponsors, a lot of a whole crew of people were able to make this happen for us. So I want to give shout outs to them to make sure that they understand. But check out
I think Luigi's better.
JV5 has awesome new Smash inspired streetwear, done a ton of cool collabs with top players like Junebug and Turned Down for Walt and Vernias. I'm staying with Turned Down for Walt this weekend. They have drops every month. You don't want to miss out.
All right, we're gonna get the ads done now between sets.
JV5.com. And also shout outs to JV5 for helping to make the virtual Riot EDM show happen at Supernova this year.
Yeah, talking about JV5 too, I think it's really cool because they're in like the new concept of almost like stealth, like
yeah, I just watched
nerd gameware, where it's if you know what it is, you know what it is, but if you don't, it just looks like sick clothes. Where like the Junebug one, I think it has like Donkey Kong on the inside of the hood.
Yeah, I'm back live on YouTube now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Syrups in Syracuse, enough said. I think that's been a tagline for the last year or so. I think the brand new number 16th ranked player in the world was top 10 last year, is at Syracuse University on their collegiate Super Smash Bros. Ultimate team, and there is an opportunity and room for you. There are scholarship opportunities, travel support, and dedicated access to state-of-the-art esports facilities on campus. Syracuse University provides everything that you need to train, compete, and thrive, all while getting a world-class education.
Also, shout outs to Zenny, the official eyewear of Supernova. You can save 15 to 25% with the code Supernova. They have the most affordable eyewear that you can get. You can get glasses, you can get shades, you can get it all. Type the exclamation point Zenny in the chat and get yours today.
I mean, we could say a lot, we could say a little. I feel like Zenny's kind of been the GOAT for a while now.
You're looking pretty sharp in those Zennies. Look at that.
I got some prescriptions down here as well.
Yeah,
they're sick. They're my favorite. I got a pair last year that have like anti-driving glare. Because I have like I have a little bit of astigmatism, so when it gets to be nighttime, what's Walt doing up here?
I heard you summon me. You don't know how much this means. Archon's my friend, man. Like, I was cheering against him a lot. I just wanted to say that.
That's so funny. Another million Rap Monster videos for Walter.
Oh yeah, true. Walt stock's going up. He's trying to win another Smashy next year.
Absolutely. Looking sharp with the Zennies. I like the microfiber cloth, actually. I've been using that for my own glasses. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Zenny glasses. It's not in here. It's somewhere in this bag somewhere. But I think that's going to have to do it for us. Yeah. That is the end of our block. Nikita, thank you so much for joining me. This was an awesome doubles top 6. I'm so glad that I got to be able to do this and got to give it the treatment that doubles deserves. My favorite format, my favorite game. So don't go too far. We have a lot more Smash Brothers to get through. We have Melee, we got Ultimate, VGBC, VGBC 2. Stay tuned. Don't go too far.
Singles next. There you go, Isaac. Let me know when Mehmet's back. I'll put on ultimate for now.
It's going to be even more crazier tomorrow to see which of these players make it out. But here it does end with ultimate and the way that this winter finals has been playing out. I really like the back and forth that we've been seeing. And now with Sparko and Dark Wizzy losing out on that game, Base Page and Louis Money slowing down the tempo a little bit, not letting the flood really get to them despite the stage control that both Sparko and Dark Wizzy had to open that up.
Yeah, we're gonna see what they can do to answer back this, like any momentum. They want to like just like slow their roll a bit.
Again, it's Spargo having to hug the ledge the entire time. That's what they keep sending him. I mean, of course, when it comes to disadvantage, why not at that point? He's got the limit. Don't let him use it aggressively.
And those early percent combos for Cloud is gonna be high damage, especially like capitalizing on Jigglypuff specifically. But now Louis Money just kind of tanking.
Ah, no! Off the grab back, throw it to the back air. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful follow from Base Page and Louis Money.
That's such a statement for blue team.
That is big. Look for here. Dark Wizzy's like, not me, please.
Wait, that's a back air, yeah?
Yeah, he didn't have a jump.
Yeah, that air dodge was super laggy, and Louis Money can put his entire body off the stage and just put that back air again there.
Told him to keep that helmet on.
The hard hat, dude. I do like the choosing your team's color for this to get that extra like level of momentum. To get the Mario Maker. He's got to make some moves though if he's got to make it even.
Got to make more than that here at this point too. Oh my God, the way they're trying to play so safe. Oh,
Yo!
What? Okay, that was crazy. Dark Wizzy double jumped, empty hopped, spot dodge, turn around, grabbed originally.
Yeah, and the way that Sparko had even had enough time to charge that, even with Louis Money behind them, that's kind of crazy. But still, it's looking really rough for yellow team. Blue team took such an early lead.
No way did he take him down to the abyss into the graveyard.
What's happening? 5 stocks to 2.
No way.
They want to force this game 5 so bad.
But where was the sauce that we saw before? Base Page and Louis Money. Spargo's upset. He got gimped twice. That's the Cloud special. He fights back. He finds that finally that first stock off of Louis Money.
Yeah, they're just like locking all the way in here, and it's looking very scary for yellow team.
Oh, that actually would have been crazy. I mean, oh no!
37%, yeah.
Dude, I don't think he's lost a single. That was Dark Wizzy was like, yeah, all right, let's go next. Let's go next. Yeah, I don't think Spargo lived above 50% that entire game.
Yeah, dude. Mario's not going to be that 1v2 guy against Louis Money and Base Mage. So we're going to see a 2-2 set count here in Winners Finals. That's what you want to see, though. Once you get to the tip of the top of the bracket, you want to see this back and forth. You want to see people just like leaning forward in their chairs and just pushing this to the limit.
Gotta lock in, too. I mean, like, the way that Spargo and Dark Wizzy now, they went from smiles after that first game to, all right.
Zombie, what's that mean?
Hold on.
No, you want to keep yourself in winner's side of Grand.
I mean,
so
Spargo needs help. Like, he needs help, and what they're doing is that they're isolating Dark Wizzy from being the bodyguard to help out Spargo to make it back, but also you got grabbed into back air, Puff back air, by the way, by Blazone.
Yeah.
You got dragged down by Nair, like, bro, where are we going?
And these Puff aerials are such game, like death sentences, bro. The hard hit of the Nair, and it lingers for so long. It is so rough. But now we're seeing why Louis Money does not get stage fright, bro. He's been in this seat so many times.
Oh, yeah.
He's won so many doubles tournaments, and he's here for a reason.
Thank you. Oh, my God, the clutch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah, we got a hot Winners Finals Game 5 situation.
All right, guys, and the determining factor here is to see which of these teams will be sitting in the grand finals. And clapping back already, you got the limit charged up for Spargo.
Yeah, the Palu back air dude is getting so much mileage. This the limit cross slash taking an early lead for yellow, and he's low percents here. It's huge.
He's upset. Look at the way, too. Whatever they said in between that game, Dark Wizzy managing to go in for a high recovery, but the rest.
On Cloud, no less, they're the lower percent of the two. That's such a huge play for Base Mage.
That is actually ginormous. Now Base Mage, by the way, stock tanking in this duel, crazy with Puff. Gets the down air, but the answer back from Dark Wizzy. He claps with the up smash.
And we're seeing a lot what we saw in the first 2 games that they won, where Wizzy was a tank. He was holding that first stock the longest.
He was. Oh, was able to try to go in for a high air dodge just so that way he can make it back just in case. That's what Spargo and Dark Wizzy are doing a lot more often in this final game.
Oh, again on Cloud, dude! That's the second time this game! Base Mage coming alive and saying, we're not done yet.
actually nervous here when you're sitting on the edge of your seat, getting rested twice. Oh, he almost did it again when he got that up air. There's just no way, bro.
What they call him bowling, though, that's a turkey, bro. Like, say 3 in a row.
Thanks, he even came early. Oh, nice patient wait, though, from Dark Wizzy, too, because he didn't come into an action just in case he was there. And Spargo.
What is happening? Stocks are flying.
Literally like balloons.
Game 5, dude. Everyone's coming out for it.
I mean, but at the moment, Spargo and Dark Wizzy still have that lead. Look how healthy Dark Wizzy is.
But Spargo's died at under 80 both times, dude.
Yeah, I mean, a lot better than last game. But he gets a dash attack, and he finds Louis Money's second stock. Now they have the lead for Yellow Team.
It's just a matter of can Spargo hold this, man. Base Mage is making huge plays this game, specifically.
Oh, man, look at the way that Base Mage and Louis are also holding the
past him. Just air dodges through Cloud. Once again, Spargo getting caught on that.
The double roll is quite interesting here. He does take the stock from Dark Wizzy, as he was a stock tanker.
Yeah, being in this Game 5 like scenario, it's just like you want to position yourself, but Louis Money just capitalizing on that and bringing it to a final stock here. Game 5 of Winners Finals here.
Look at that limit, too. That could be the win con. Nice air dodge, but you get put into the blender before finding yourself on that platform.
Base Mage looking for an opening. But he's sitting at 115 as Puff, man. I don't know.
Ooh. That would have been an insane follow-up, and as you mentioned already, Puff getting blown up. I was honestly expecting that fair to spike, but Luis is still alive.
Down but not out. He's been here before, Louis Money. Again, one of the best for a reason. He knows what to do in this situation, but still, Cloud is... Spargo is one of the best in the world, period. So what are you going to do here?
It would have been so much sauce instead of up here, went for LB. All right, well, look at the weight, though. Look at the weight. He's just trying to space him out. They're not trying to overextend still. He's got the limit. Good luck with this one, man. I mean, also, Flood getting charged into the up smash.
Yeah, I love
the
that.
Nail in the coffin. But a great series. I mean, they were down, Louis Money, and we saw that Base Mage was able to try to even things out with the way that Dark Wizzy and Spargo had opened up that first game off of that win. It was looking a little grim. But
as
the fact
between
that
sets?
they weren't able to catch Spargo's 3 stocks below 50 like that second to last game, you know, it was the determining factor for Dark Wizzy to realize what he had to do differently there. And now they wait in the grand finals on the winner's side.
Yeah, what a huge setup right there. And we really just saw it. It's like, once you're all on that last stock, if you force a 2v1 first, you're in a really good scenario. And all it takes is something really safe, like Cloud's jab 1. It's like, oh, jab 1's going to connect me to jab 3, which is going to connect you to Mario up smash, which is going to connect them to grand finals.
Yep, that's actually amazing. Good awareness there, too. And also, when you force to use the limit defensively to make it back to the stage, you know, that's the win con kind of off the table of the pressure that you're putting in, right? Just being able to have the opportunity to go to follow up with charged up limit whenever Dark Wizzy was able to get a grab is a scary situation to be in. The fact that Base Mage was able to get all those rests into that second to last match, though, was also very crazy. But guys, that's going to be our winner's side of the bracket, now settling down in the grand finals. Obviously, we're going to see more of Louis Money and Base Mage, too, coming up in the lower side.
Yep. We have not seen the end of them, and potentially Spargo and Dark Wizzy have not seen the end of them either. But before we get to that, we got 2 more teams in the losers bracket. We did see in the first half of top 8, casted by Skiff and AG, we saw Light and Mars come from behind in their losers quarters match, winning games 4 and 5 in that set to bring them here to this point in top 4. And we've seen Light and Mars team for years and years and years, man. These guys have been like classics to the series for such a long time.
The GOATs, guys. I'm so happy, by the way, to be here at Supernova Rickles. Chasm with the boy Rickles, guys. I mean, this is going to be a throwback.
I was going to go to this, but I don't have
Every
money and I didn't reach
time I make my way to a Smash event, I'm always like reunited with the, you know, the OG feelings, you know what I mean? Like the foundation that set it all. And then seeing Light, Mars, Bubs, and Just Blue, that's going to be interesting to see how that played out. With the way that Lights and Mars played their last set, we were watching that in the crowd. Oh my God, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, we've been saying it for a while just between us. But like, we've known each other for over like 10 years, but they've been doing it for over 10 years. The team behind Supernova have been working very hard. And 10 years ago, back then the popular game was Smash for Wii U, Smash for 3DS. After this block, we're going to have Smash for Wii U Top 8 happening on the other stream, BG Bootcamp 4. So there's so much going on. There's over 4 streams this weekend. There's a creator stage, a costume contest happening today, EE's talent show, Coney Fest. There's so much action this weekend. If you're not here, you should be.
Yeah, man, you got to make your way out next year at the very least. But also, that means that you're going to have a lot of quality entertainment this beautiful weekend and on this beautiful day, because we got non-stop action.
All right, cool. We're just getting some production stuff figured out in the back end. Sorry.
As
I
our
apologize
players,
for the
wait on them
silence.
to
We're
make
just
sure that they
figuring
make
something
their
out.
way to
We
the
got
stage.
CB
Because
up
a lot
against
of our our players are also entering multiple brackets at the same time. Mars is currently on the way, but when you talk about, you know, a lot of players able to enter a multitude of brackets, you kind of have to play ring around the rosy as they're kind of scattering through the
Gunner Maniacs. The competition is all going to be incredible sets. Extremely thick across all the games. Like right just before this, in doubles top 8, Mars was balancing top 64 of Rivals of Aether 2. Definitely a pro in multiple games. If I remember right, I think he plays Rano in that game. He probably plays more than one character, but Mars, definitely a flashy player.
That's nice. You know, that's kind of like the cherry on top when it comes to being as flexible as you can be as a player, but it's also about that game sense that transfers over. That's something that Light is always talking to me about whenever he's like, yo, you want Apex? I'm like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. These guys are gamers. Like, Supernova is a place for the people that are so enthused about gaming, and Mars just shows that he's not just all about, you know, high success in Smash Ultimate or Smash for Wii U. He's showing up in Rivals of Aether 2.
Love to see it here. Making sure you got to stay locked in, though, when it comes to this doubles loser side, because it's the loser semis, which means in this best of 5, you got to stay primed and ready to go through the finals before meeting up in the grand finals between Dark Wizzy and Sparko.
Yeah. There's only one team that has not lost yet, and that means from this point on, every match is an elimination match. So there's no more second chances at this point.
Yep, exactly.
This is your second chance.
I mean, that's why it's been really close. Have we had like the back-to-back Game 5 situation, I think, in our last two sets?
Yeah. So, so the one that we casted had it.
I'll be right back.
In Mars's Game 5, bringing it from behind against, it was like Spickles' team. We had the Luigi.
All gas, no brakes, literally.
Yeah, I think Luigi Steve we saw earlier. So.
Yep.
And that was a crazy set. A lot of shield breaks happening.
Dude, that was insane. That's why, like, and even the set before that, right? Because the last time Bubs and Just Blue played, they literally had a Game 5 situation too against Pharaoh and Syrup when we were watching. We first sat down, saw the Yoshi series 2. So it's just been nonstop, not only shield break action and doubles. I personally really love doubles across all Smash titles. It's so enjoyable to watch. It's so much chaos on the screen, but it's not chaotic when you are locked in and you're able to capitalize off the follow-ups too, act as the bodyguard to help your teammate, like we just saw with Dark Wizzy and Spargo, when it comes to knowing like the weaknesses of what some of these characters provide, right? Cloud, yada, can't latch onto ledge. Up B, you're going to get kept off of ledge too because you've got Puff in your face, as well as getting grabbed by Palu, two very mobile, characters that could literally go to Timbuktu to chase you down, still managing to come out on top, still being able to get that dub. And now we're going to be able to see very shortly, guys, once again, Bubs, Just Blue versus Light and Mars.
You said it perfectly, man. Those two characters that can go all the way off stage, but Mario and Cloud did not falter. They stood on top. They stood on business, and now they're just waiting for everybody else to finish their lower bracket matches. But you should have seen the way Vicky's eyes lit up when she saw Yoshi shield break, bro. She was so happy to see the Yoshi shield break.
Dude, I've went over to the dark side. I've opened up my character pool when it comes to playing Smash. Having a lot of fun, being very flexible, picking up a bunch of different characters of Yoshi. I love it when I see the memes of like, oh yeah, these characters don't know any other button, and it's like the Yoshi players, and it's a gigantic green A button. Absolutely true, dude. Absolutely true.
And that's just the magical part about Supernova, bro. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate here, singles has over nearly 1,600 competitors, and in this game, man, it's been around for almost 8 years. There's 89 characters to choose from, but Yoshi's been doing it since 1999, bro. You can see Yoshi on multiple streams across Smash 64, Melee, bro. They have so much representation across the entire series.
And in doubles specifically too, you talk about being able to cover a lot of space and being aerodynamic. You know, Yoshi's just really good in going in for the follow-ups, but not only just that, having the super armor off of that double jump, also being able to contest and push you all the way off the stage. But you know what? We saw what happened to Vero, and so they lost that Game 5 versus Bubs and Just Blue. Our players now making their way over to the stage just now because we just see Mars sitting down, Just Blue 2 on the other side. Again, everyone's been very flexible in the way that they've been able to compete in multiple brackets. So we just got to wrangle up these players real quick, make sure Sparko doesn't get DQ'd, you know what I mean? And making sure everybody's here.
Absolutely. No, yeah. It's very important to be on time for events like this because, again, we talked about how there's nearly 1,600 people for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, over 800 entrants for Super Smash Bros. Melee, and we're running many more games than just that. So you definitely want to be on time to make sure that you're not slowing things down for the rest of the tournament because that's how the double elimination brackets are working here. You got to make sure, and that we have so many stations available here, man. We got free play stations, and just like you just go everywhere. You see monitors and every single Nintendo console you can hope for, man. Like Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii. This is the place to be.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got thrown back with the music too. I'm like, dang, man.
we were walking around. We were like, bro, it's just so nostalgic being here.
It is. It's always a great time. If you guys have never attended a Supernova, I highly recommend you make your way out here if you're nearby this weekend, or at least start making your plans for next year. Everybody is settled, though, on the stage. We have wrangled up our players. You mentioned about the amount of events happening side by side. We also have Kirby Air Ride, Mario Kart, so many other games in attendance here that everybody could enjoy nonstop.
And even beyond video games, there's just more to do around here. Like just outside of the stage, we got 2 pickleball courts, lots of food, VR stations here at Supernova, and then walking outside of the entire convention center, there's a lot of stuff to do. Again, like restaurants, live music, there's an aquarium nearby. Like, you need to make your way to Supernova next year if you're not here this year.
It's me sick. Getting everybody ready.
Who's getting red team, though?
I was going to say, are they in RPS for it?
It's not Mars.
Right.
Where's Mario Kart?
We did see Mars play red team earlier, but it might be run it back. Because, like, blue is his true color in singles. The dark blue, that's what we know Mars for.
Are they trolling?
I think they want that red team, man. They're going for it.
RPS for it. What the heck?
Absolutely. No, this is sick.
All right, they settled. Light and Mars end up winning the color RPS. Light Mars be on the red side. All right, let's go with Bubs and Just Blue loading in. We just saw them not too long ago off of the Alex and Lucas. Dude, it was insane seeing the Shieldbreak potential of this team.
Yeah, game 1 starting on Battlefield here in this 0-0 best of 5 series. And we're used to seeing Fox, we're used to seeing Zero Suit from Mars, we're used to seeing Steve.
We know when Melee starts.
But Lucas, the odd representation here, man, the rare representation, but a very strong character in teams.
Yeah, actually, it's crazy what you could do with Lucas. Very creative too, and the way that now Light is just trying to space out Bubs with these back airs, having to avoid the B reverse off the PK fire. The jab too. Oh my God! Welcome the dog, man.
Yeah, most of Lucas's throws just offer insane stage control, and that's gonna be really good against Fox specifically.
PK nothing, and also being able to get the follow-up too. Mars is always at the right place at the right time to be able to help out Light.
Well, I love that setup. They're getting a huge control off that forward tilt. So Bubs just coming alive and knowing, like, I'm here for a reason, man. I'm showing up.
God, and off of the backer, I mean, he said he is here for real. Going to be able to get at least the craft off of getting that gold. The Gax is now just going to be able to try to keep Mars out to the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd favorite for a reason, Light and Mars, man. They've been doing this for so long, so they're going to have no signs of, like, nervousness. Like, they know they're here for a reason.
I know. It's always a treat to be able to see those lovely lads here. The grab into the follow-up, love it. Get that extra % off the up air. Even got the platform reset for Light. They're just trying to chase him.
And they're also just hot off of already clutching against the Steve team already, so they're already warmed up for this.
That's very true. That's a very good call out, Riggles. The way he's trying to deviate his attention, looking right behind him, too. Build a wall. Just make sure you're safe. Don't enter my house. No eviction notice yet.
Yeah, lots of advantages here for the red team. And then also just holding on to all 6 stocks still, almost 2 minutes in.
I mean, welcome to the loser semis. This is what happens. You're trying to stay alive. But as you said that, by the way.
Yeah, specifically, too, I was to praise Fox. I'm like, Fox, one of the lightest characters in the game. Hold on, but then explodes.
Yeah, literally. That and Bubs earlier, too. As they find the follow-up stock here onto Mars. Oh, but the up B, beautiful.
Setting up from the stun of the down smash.
That is so nice. Get the follow-up here, too. Look at the way that Bub's trying to play this. The way that Mars is also just playing monkey in the middle at the same time.
Oh, yeah, but just capitalizing on that good low % combos that Steve and Alex have to offer.
He did not give him the jump right there, too. And Bub's just trying to take some of these hits, get back to the ledge for safety.
Oh yeah, but no, Light's playing so like smart. He's like, you got to space so well against these characters.
Dude, if you don't avoid the side B off the Steve, then you have to still get hit by the fire when you try to avoid that, but got ducked in the face and loses out of stock for that one. And trying to get the gift off of Mars, and he does it. You talk about Lucas being good, Dub's character too, for reasons like that, you could take him over to Timbuktu.
Yo, that quick lead that red team had, those 6 stocks that they had evaporated.
Dude, literally, like within a minute, actually.
Dude, actually, though, they held them for 2 minutes and then lost them in 1.
It is actually crazy. Oh, and he gets Diamond too.
Oh, that's actually wild, though. And gonna get the side B, though. Side special gonna take it off the side.
Gonna be able to get the reset, too. Not even able to use the diamond at all. Great awareness there from Mars.
But now getting good positioning here, trying to set up an edge guard, but not gonna get the opportunity because Mars coming in for his teammate.
And Steve is literally the Grim Griefer for real. He's trying to prevent you from getting back to the stage, forcing Light to go in for a high recovery off the side B.
Yep, the platform fighter, I'll make my own.
sneak in with a backer at the very least. Do you think some more of that extra
Oh,
set,
no
but
jump too. No jump on Mars.
Also, Light got grabbed at like 124. It's GG's as you get sent to the graveyard, the pickaxe being the nail in the coffin.
And it doesn't matter how much you warm up against Steve, because every Steve can be different, like wildly. So we're seeing Just Blue and Bubs taking game 1 and here in the loser semis.
God dang. All right.
That's the magic of this game, though. It's like, it doesn't matter if you play the same character. You can have your own style.
It's just insane how we had
Steve.
basically 3 stocks across the board. I think Bubs was the one that had lost a stock very early on, like comparatively to the rest of what we were seeing on our screen. And then within 60 seconds, we were down to like a last stock situation.
But to me, this is always going to be a testament to me of Light as a player, man. He plays one of the lightest characters in the game. He explodes all the time. But the fact that he's constantly, consistently making it this far in every bracket that he does is just a testament of his skill.
Yep. That consistency, man, that's literally what highlights, you know, as a player here, and seeing how that's going to play out now into this loser semis, last chance situation in this best of 5. But diving right into the action, oh, I do like this, though. I do like this stage drop.
Because then you also get the benefit of like your teammate being Zero Suit Samus having the mobility and like the slim hurt box that kind of keeps Zero Suit alive.
Oh, he just got Diamond Frame 1 with the, and he crafted it too. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, this map I feel like is going to be really good for resources for Steve specifically.
Yes.
Because you could probably get a lot of the metal resources.
It's a little scary to deal with, and you have a lot of space to do it too.
But this was a stage choice that Red Team wanted to do.
Yeah.
They did lose the previous game. They're trying this out. This is a lot of room for Fox to run around too. The wall jump's going to help potentially. At the same time, Steve could throw those anvils down there though.
And even the side B too, that could try to collide as well. Go in for a cheeky gimp.
Oh, I love the reflect there.
I was going to say too, you have to think about just Deshaun being able to push back that card away.
Yeah, no, Steve is just like playing on creative mode, man. There's so many options that you can do.
Literally infinite. Oh man, the back and forth though, having their separate 1v1s. You see Light just trying to retaliate, trying to help out Mars just in case. You do still go for the recovery. Nice patient play for Light to be able to sneak in that back air.
Yeah, but we saw this in game 1. You know, Bubs forfeiting the first stock, didn't even like falter them at all.
Oh no, and Light gets sent to beyond the grave after Mars was able to clutch out that stock originally.
Yeah, it's a very scary game for Fox all the time, so I'm just terrified every time seeing Fox on screen. It's like, oh, I'm a kill percent, bro, I'm off stage.
I mean, especially when you have had diamonds since like the game started.
The resource management from Steve, literally the character, like 100%.
Look, he's building the L.
Off the map, yeah.
Where's the TNT going, bro? It was dirt.
And hanging on for 151% here. Same thing with Mars, though, was 132 on the other side, so got to capitalize on that.
Nice. Yep, up smash out of shield. That was really smart. He held that shield for as long as he could, too.
And then, yeah, Light stepping up here, trying to get some stage control here, making sure Lucas doesn't land, basically.
Yeah, a little bit of team-on-team action, having to be careful, use that damage just to be able to get back.
I also think that's one of the cool dynamics of 2v2 to begin with, like the team attack. You can actually use that to your advantage to help out your teammate.
I love it. I've always loved doubles. Doubles is so fun. Oh, he was able to sneak back in with the back air to the up air to find that next stock.
All right, looking a little bit cleaner here for the red team, but Steve is still in play, so you know you can't count your chickens so early.
And all the time in the world to punish that ravage out from Light.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's actually getting so close here to the end. We have a member of each team with one stock left.
Oh, jab one into just being able to follow up with these up tilts. You saw.
Just made a start. Oh my god!
Trying to follow up. Oh my
pressure.
gosh, the pressure from Just Blue, and he's got a diamond too.
Just in the corner there against Steve Backer. What
I
are you
low-key
gonna
just
do?
want
Through your shield.
to watch
and your
Melee.
stock is eliminated. But speaking of being eliminated, bro, we're looking at that right now.
Oh.
Lucas here at 100% on last stock.
He still makes it back. Okay, he did not mean to use that PK freeze, but it's fine. He ricochets off the side of the stage, so then being able to get the double up B.
They got to make a big play here, but we did see Bubs make an insane play on the first game on Battlefield against Mars, so it could happen again.
I'm a little scared here too. You look at the way that Mars
Damage.
is trying to play by the ledge, but so much damage. 88% onto ZSS. Ooh. Oh, no way. You have nowhere to go. You try to shimmy shade past the Lucas just to be able to get punished
There's going to be a lot of work
by
here for Fox
Just
Cloud.
Blue.
Like a very healthy Alex on the map, and I don't know what we're supposed to do here, man. And the Rage Lucas, you're in a bad spot here, Fox.
Oh, no. And you're at 112 and climbing. Let's just make it back. Avoid the anvil for now. Some friendly action.
A single grab is a death sentence or something like quick like a jab. Lucas, 1-2-3 jab could set up into a Steve follow-up.
Oh, man. He's sneaking in these backers. I'm mostly worried about these side B, but you're not seeing them a lot because he can just deflect them.
any Lucas grab is going to take it, too.
Yeah. Oh!
Almost does it to his own teammate.
I was a little scared there, but is able to get the punish off the up air. I mean, look at his percent. He was literally at 158. It was still a little scary. One sneaky back air away from losing it on that stock.
Yeah, using that max rage to their advantage, just taking it with Lucas up air off the top. But even Steve with the diamond tools, though, like Light was like just living on borrowed time.
Going over to Callus at the same time, because now Bubs and Just Blue at match point up 2-0 versus Light and Mars to try to find themselves in that losers finals. Now one more game win away from taking over the whole set here as we get started, but back over onto the same stage.
Callus Pokemon League doing it again. I mean, that wasn't too bad of a game. Just a couple of minor adjustments, and we can definitely see Red Team take a game.
Hey, at least he didn't get Diamond Frame 1. He's looking for it.
Yeah, he's just kind of getting resources for free.
Yeah, you're probably right. I should. Where are the fucking Men Knights?
Dollars lost in bracket because of balloons.
Was there a single Men Knight?
It's got to be pretty up there. It's a
20 higher. That or
was there even one Men Knight?
Man,
it's got to be close. It's neck and neck.
Considering we've had 10 Smashville games, it's got to be
That's
close.
the character I like watching. Was he banned or something?
I really don't want to see it in this matchup because Wolf just super dies for it. But perfectly placed down smash.
I didn't see any ices either.
The lead there, and we're almost out of the chain grab window here. So Ish could be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, but I don't think there's been one Men Knight.
Maintain some kind of control on center stage, but these last couple throws are going to at least give Gunnar one chance to maybe force Ish off stage.
Ooh, goes for the hard read there. Spot dodge, down smash, the tried and true. And a hard read from Ish to answer back. Not able to get the punish, but in the lead. Love that shine.
I do like these jump scare shines.
Like, you don't think about it as much with Wolf, but it is an ever-present option that he's got.
It's honestly just checking if you have melee PTSD, like just to make you panic for a second. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, too high percent to make anything major off of that.
Yeah, Ish gonna wait out, of course, be able to flash back to the ledge here. F-throw shouldn't set up for too much. One back air just to keep the percent lead, of course, starting to reflect those T-jolts. I like that, air dodging in just to make Gunnar Maniac panic. Ish definitely in the driver's seat here, and just taking whatever little 1 and 2 pieces he can to maintain this lead.
The mental games are so important at this point because you've had so many games against each other at this time that any little mix-up that you can pull out of the bag of tricks can be that thing that puts you over the edge.
All right, Wolf going down a stock there. So, again, Ish has to go directly to that platform and kind of just wait for the world to get a little bit better because you cannot get grabbed right now or you will be throwing away your second stock. And again, this is losers semi, so this round determines where our top 3 is going to finish here. This is really, really important.
It is fun to see the way Ish is playing the neutral differently at low percents versus high percents because of exactly what you mentioned. That risk reward of getting grabbed at 0 versus at 100 is so drastically different. Almost stealing the stock away there.
And I like that because, like, Gunnar has been sharking under that platform, mostly unpunished for the entire set. So Ish to pull that out game 5 was really smart, and most other characters died in that scenario, but Pikachu is just fast enough to make it back here. Another up smash out of shield, not going to be able to hit the second part. Both of them have been SDIing out of these multi-hits so well all throughout the set, but right now, Ish still in control, but just cannot risk going down to that ground. We almost saw his hand being forced there.
But here's a chance. Oh, there we go. Wobbles are back on the menu. We love a chain grab around here. Goes for the back throw.
Didn't finish it for some reason. I wonder why.
Yeah, that's kind of a surprise.
Yeah, could have been a little bit of a misinput there. So Ish on the stock to fight another day. Pikachu at 145. Ish really got to find somebody to take this stock fast.
What a mistake from Gunnar. That could be the thing that costs you the set.
It could be.
There's an alternate reality where you're still at 150, but Wolf is dead right now.
Exactly. But you see Gunnar slowing things down, trying so hard to keep the momentum on his side, but that down smash was excellently placed. So now Ish, one stock away from our top 3, forced the air dodge out, of course, with the Thunder and Brawl. That's not a huge deal if you're not ready to punish, but wow, that down smash has crazier range than I expected.
The opportunity does not get the grab. Being a lot more aggressive on this platform, trying to force that strike throw mix-up. Air dodge comes out in time.
I like that. Going for the flash cancel right there. Trying to keep Gunnar on his toes. Still alive here, 145. No platform to help. This is a rough angle, and Wolf barely is able to make it back after all. Gunnar gave it up a second too quick.
Yeah, that's tough. Another just small execution error there from Gunnar, who is on the back foot, is struggling to find it. But once again, we are in that situation of the pass doesn't matter if you can just get one grab.
This literally is for all the marbles. Game 5, final stock. Ish cannot get grabbed or shield grab, and if he wants to wait the clock out, has a hot 2.5 minutes of which to do so. But Gunnar starting to sneak in those up airs, starting to make Ish a little bit less comfortable up there. But can you actually get him back to center stage is the main question here.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Like, you can't shield forever. That's why we're seeing so many of these jumps, and that's why it is so pivotal that Ish has been so on point with the down airs, because it's making it harder for Gunnar to just shark for free. There we go again.
Yeah.
Just threatening that, and we've seen the damage that it can do several times. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Great angle. This time, being ready for the flash, finding the chain grab, and of course, Gunnar absolutely going to take that to the bank here. Wolf going to go a hot 115, 120 for this is all said and done. Couldn't get the up smash finisher. That flash was immaculate. Ish still in this. Last stock, last hit officially. Less than 2 minutes on the clock will decide who makes it into this top 3 for Brawl with Supernova.
Right now, it is Ish with the stage control, but Gunnar with the percent lead. And you can see now Gunnar is the one who is playing it slow. Has that 1.5 minutes with this advantage. Doesn't need to overextend. But on the other side, Ish needs to make something happen. You're going to get camped out.
You know the mental damage of getting timed out by the character that also chain grabs your death from 0? Oh,
there we go.
All right, percent in Ish's favor. Gunnar and Ish kind of scrapping a little bit, trying to sneak those nairs in once again. No. Rough angle. Can Ish make it back? That might do it.
Why did you try to? Oh my goodness. And that was all off of another balloon hit attempt. Ish, you gotta stop.
Yo.
It's loser semis, please.
Yo, Gunnar got to slap that balloon a quick $5. That was crazy. Oh,
it's so close.
Oh, this is the closest game I've seen all weekend, everybody. This is insane. Flash not going to do it. F throw.
Oh, shit.
Set up for potentially an edge guard here. Slight percent lead on Ish's side. Still hitting that balloon.
We
got to
need
let
it.
him know.
Prime Neater hours right here. 30 seconds on the clock. Gunnar has a tiny, tiny lead. Almost loses his life there. Has to be so careful as that lead grows a little bit. Betting it all on the F smash, but unfortunately it does not find purchase as they hug it out, and Gunnar Maniac is the one who moves forward.
Insane work from honestly both players. I mean, that game could not have been any closer, but when you're both 150 last stop top 4, like you start throwing out, it does not matter how good you are, eventually you're like, this game has to end, I can't take this anymore. And you started seeing the smash attacks just going back and forth, one of them trying to just end it, but Gunnar Maniac, yeah, he came out ahead. That nair is such a fast option in those scrambles, and it was just enough to secure that top 3 spot. But amazing work, of course, to Ish. I mean, you can see why that matchup is so rough. It's very obvious now. There's like a second Ice Climbers just for Wolf and Fox and Falco.
Yep.
So
I am surprised we saw that F smash at the end. That was so risky, especially when you've got 20-something seconds left. But at the same time, maybe that's why we saw it, because you're not confident that you're going to be able to win neutral against a planking Pikachu in those 20 seconds and bring the damage back.
Exactly. And plus, if anybody's going to time you out, and those when the percents are that close, Pikachu's always one Thunder Jolt away from just like stealing percent lead back and then just like getting out of there. Like you can't catch that character.
Just leave.
So tough game and also tough song. This is Jin's theme from the Blaze Blue soundtrack, and I love the original soundtrack for Blaze Blue. So shout outs to the production, of course, for having that in the background. But more importantly, that means that Gunnar Maniac is in top 3, going to be facing the previous Supernova champion, Player 1, for a shot at the title against Kiaz, who's sitting in winner's side grand finals. So this is going to be a great top 3.
You know Player 1 needs that run back bad.
Real bad, yeah.
Trying to dethrone the king? Bro, I'm player number 1 for a reason.
Yeah, Player 1. It's literally like...
And I'm ready.
It's in the title. So that means we're going to be getting Diddy versus Pikachu here. Pretty interesting matchup. Pikachu has like an especially long trip animation, so there's a lot of stuff that Diddy can really get away with here, even more so than on certain other characters. It might be easier to set up the infinite. Forgive me if I'm wrong, it's been 18 years, but I'm pretty sure Pikachu's got to be extra careful here. I don't know if we're going to see any like kind of like chain grabs. I think there's some low percent forward throw chains you can kind of do, because Diddy's got an awkward weight as well, but I could definitely see player one being a huge threat here, so we're just going to have to see how this match goes out. But our top three for Supernova is Zero Suit, Diddy Kong, and Pikachu. No Meta Knight to be found.
Yeah, how did we get here?
How did we get here?
20XX isn't real?
For real. No Ices, no Meta Knight. Everybody just super locked in this year.
We've been seeing that in multiple games lately. Melee, of course, comes to mind as well. Last week's Gommel, top two was Peach and Luigi.
Yeah.
And last year was the year of Diddy Kong, or Donkey Kong, excuse me.
That is right, yeah. Like, even I don't really, like, catch Melee that often, but for Gommel Grands, I'm like, I have to see how this is going to go. Like, this is insane.
It was so sick. Last hit, too. But anyway, we are not worried about Melee right now. We are worried about some brawl. It's Gunner Maniac versus Player One in Losers Finals, and we take it back to the classic Smashville.
Yes. So, again, these bananas, massive threat to Pikachu. So you see Gunner taking a page out of Ish's book and just kind of hanging on that platform at the beginning here.
Yes.
At least getting that first throw, but Monkey Flip, of course, phenomenal, as always, in every matchup. So it's going to be tough for Gunner to get that momentum started.
You got to think about stamina a little bit here. Player one has had some time to rest, which could mean you're cold, so that's another factor. But Gunner Maniac just had a slog of a reverse 3-0 Game 5 set, and now you're starting from level 1 all over again.
Yes, and both those, the previous Game 5 set was also very stressful. It wasn't as long, so mentally this is all very taxing here. But all that aside, since pretty even, great use of that down smash, even better SDI from Player One though, not letting that move finish out.
So even right now. It's so hard to get a read on either of these players early on. They play so safe. They have so many mix-ups. Their characters definitely playing into having a lot of options. And so you just have to play honest fundies for such a long time before you can start going in. But oh, we are going in. You make one mistake. Just a little reminder for you.
Yeah, that was huge for Gunner Maniac. The God Toss, of course, covering half the screen, and him immediately take control of both bananas. Really tough for Player One to land, but he does find his way back down to the ground here. I like that. Throwing out the barrel, letting you know you're not going to T-jolt for me for free, and even finding the kill with that down smash. Good stuff.
Well done. First to do it.
Yeah, good start.
And now you get to dictate the pace just a little bit more, forcing Gunner to take a couple more risks, and that is exactly where Diddy is going to thrive with those banana punishes.
Here we go. Yeah. A lot of damage on the second stock, already getting racked up here. Again, great shield discipline. Doesn't want to get caught by those nairs or up tilts, but Gunner finally finds it after all. So stock's even, but Player One back in control with one of the bananas here, and Gunner Maniac hanging out on the platform, keeping a banana and throwing out those T-jolts, trying to get some free chip damage to at least even out these percents.
Tripping on your own banana there. Got to be careful. It's interesting to see how quickly Player One's game plan has changed compared to against ZSS, being willing to always be pulling out these double bananas because it's the risk reward, right? It's skewed a lot more in your favor in this matchup, even though Gunner Maniac does have that T-jolt while holding the banana that is a bit of a neutral threat you have to overcome.
You see right there, banana down tilt fair, easy damage. Keeping the lead going here, trying so hard to keep Pikachu off that ledge. You can't just quack freely with those peanuts. So Gunner has to kind of just honestly wait until platform comes back to really get on stage safely. But other than that, it's just kind of the Player One show. You just kind of have to hold a lot of that those projectiles.
You do kind of just get to wait for it though as Pikachu, which is nice. It slows down the game a little bit, but you've got that Ex Machina coming in from the top rope to save you. But it hasn't been enough so far because the neutral has been so skewed in Player One's advantage. The punish game is just better on his side.
Ooh, wow. All right, reverse to the down smash, substantially weaker than the other side of it. So Gunner Maniac still here for a little bit, again, waiting for the platform to find somewhere safe to go and avoiding those peanuts. But yeah, really hard to just break through this wall of Diddy Kong. Both bananas, peanuts, huge percent lead on top of it. Platform kind of like working in Player One's favor too. This is just a difficult situation for Player One to be in.
Yes. I will say, though, player one is so comfortable in the neutral that it's hard for me to be worried for him. Like, yeah, you're struggling to kill, but like that banana's going to hit eventually. Or the forwarding. Trying to be in the air to avoid those banana confirms, and player one scouted it out masterfully.
Yeah, and even resetting the bananas, which, by the way, it takes 10 full seconds on the ground for them to finally, like, despawn. This character was a nightmare. Y'all don't know how good y'all have it right now in Ultimate.
I don't like playing the same character.
You thought you knew, but you don't.
All right, banana fair. Nice free damage. Player one playing immaculate, really fighting hard to make it back to that grand tier, but Gunnar trying to find an edge guard. No, I think a drop zone, maybe neutral air or bear could have done it, but player one alive enough for another day here.
Gunnar Maniac staying so methodical, continuing to retreat to that platform, showing the willingness to play patient despite where we are in the game state. It's so easy to hold forward here and just lose.
Yeah, Brawl is absolutely, if nothing else, a game of patience. Needed a little bit more stage to confirm that into the kill, but either way, player one banana away from going up in this first game. Gunnar got a ton of work to do here.
Now we got both bananas. You better watch out. You better not shout.
Banana Claus is going to... Player Limerick was coming.
Player one is coming to town.
He sure is. Oh, nice. Caught out the air dodge, but a great tech at 175. Going to keep player one stock alive here. And yeah, this is all but sealed up. Up air just barely not going to do it. I like the Gunnar Maniac is at least saying, I know you're going to hit me with a banana, but I am going to be able to slide to ledge and not get, like, killed for it. But the percent gap is still insane here.
Yeah, the recognition to play in the corner, to give up stage control in a moment like this is admirable from Gunnar Maniac. And you can see, like, the win condition starts to form. If you can nickel and dime for long enough here and get an early kill, doesn't end up working out. But, like, there is a path to victory that you're still looking for in that moment.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to at least wear down his mental and maybe even set up for, like, an early edge guard, because Diddy does still have a pretty susceptible recovery. But wasn't able to clutch it, and now player one pretty comfortably up that first game.
Yeah, comfortable is a good word for it. It took forever to get those kills, but I think that sort of worked into the game plan. You know it's going to take a long time. You're okay with it because you're still in the winning position during all of that time. If you're going to consistently do 200 damage before your opponent does 100, then who cares?
Exactly. But right now, they are just throwing them things. Gunnar Maniac trying to take a page out of player one's book there. I like the footstool.
These commentators think aloud, but then I'll be talking over the other people.
Definitely keeping player one on his toes.
Yes. On his toes is a good word for it. Just a little bit uncomfortable all the time, and you're hoping to get that big...
It feels so weird because I subconsciously don't want to talk over the commentators, you know what I mean? It's like a subconscious thing, like, oh, they're talking, I shouldn't talk.
All right, couple of T-Jolts.
Update the bracket? Nah, I'm too lazy.
Landing here, but again,
I don't like playing the same character in different Smash games.
Banana, of course,
I know some people do, but it messes me up. Because my brain thinks that I'm the other character. And I keep doing moves thinking that they, like, Marth's moves are like a certain way, and it's like... Because Marth's sword is, like, for example, way longer in Melee, and they shortened it. So switching Marths from Melee to other games is already awful.
Yeah, every time. Great.
The only game I like switching between Melee and another game is Project M, because they almost copy-pasted that shit.
Using a lot of quick attack cancels to stay safe in the air as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, I kind of like the quick attack.
More copy-pasted in every game.
Seeing more of that from Gunnar, I think, is one of the keys to keeping player one off kilter.
The Thunder, nobody home for it. Not a lot of success on Thunder throughout those top four we see from Gunnar Maniac. Like, it forces a panic option, but it isn't actually getting the kill that he wants.
And we got banana in hand again, once again, willing to give up a little bit of stage control, a little bit of pressure in exchange for having both bananas out. It has been paying dividends, and Gunnar Maniac has not been able to find the same amount of value off the bananas.
Jason Voorhees,
yeah, as hard
if you keep saying stuff like that, I'm just gonna ban you.
Yeah, just
He's posted this like 10 times.
Those barrels,
I think I could bring make Gdoc have a comeback.
Playing with fire for sure.
Literally every version of those is scary. All right, just F throw. Could have seen an even bigger combo extension since the other banana was right behind player one, but either way, still in the lead.
It is fucking crazy in this game.
Oh, double thunder would have been so sick.
I love the idea, but it wasn't quite enough Player one continuing to be a powerhouse in neutral, continuing to use both of these bananas, much to the chagrin of Gunnar, who is now down almost an entire stock, on the verge of losing another one here.
Yeah, and that could have been it right there. We've seen a couple Chicago punishes where like player one's getting bananas at good angles and could have just gone for the F smash or down smash, but wasn't confident on the timing, didn't want to risk it. So all that said, now stock's even here. Gunnar way down a percent, just again trying to break through the zone, but it's just so tough. Pikachu can't really just safely run in and get a grab. Can't really just jump freely because of the peanuts. It's just a difficult matchup.
It is, and you don't have any of those chain grabs like we saw in the other set that can help even the playing.
I do think Rap M was kind of carrying. Sebas is really good, don't get me wrong. I do think Rap M was definitely the bigger factor, but he was good.
All right. Throwing out those S smashes at max range from the other banana, but player one, of course, perfectly comfy right here, just setting up shop as per usual. And Gunnar burning a lot of like double jumps and T-jolts to try to throw player one off his game, but it's just, it feels impossible in certain scenarios in this matchup.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
High recovery gets punished hard with that F smash, and a nice call out. That's the second time we've seen Gunnar Maniac pull that out against people. Oh. That was scary.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster if Gunnar didn't hit that ledge there. Skull Bash, you are a man at your limits trying to find something here.
It's a desperation move right there.
I get it, big dog. Even as a Diddy main, I'm like, dang, I used to treat people like this? That's crazy.
Look, sometimes you run out of usage points and you just got to use whatever move is left.
For real.
It'd be like that.
No PP left, but...
Tail whip, yes please.
Something.
The defense is going -6.
Right. Hey. Oh, awkward scenario. Just barely alive from that F smash. But the barrel is going to do it. What do we say? The stove is hot. You cannot keep playing with that projectile. Player one sneaking that game away, and now just one round away from a second chance to fight Kiosk for the title of Supernova 2026 Brawl. But Gunnar gotta find something. I don't really know where you go from here.
Got caught out. But there's nothing more to be said about that situation. But the critical thing is how we got there, right? Just hasn't been able to get much off of a neutral win. Player one's punish is so strong with Diddy Kong and with these double bananas. And on Gunnar's side, we see that. Tries to force the issue and just gets tripped.
Like, it looked like he was in control of, like, one banana but hadn't accounted for the second, so that could have been a much bigger punish, but still got some pretty solid damage here. Once again, hanging in the corner to make sure that the trips at least end there and he can grab ledge instead of the full Diddy Kong shenanigans we could expect. Oh, that smashable platform had devious intentions. There was a lot of Gunnar, there was a lot of stuff that Gunnar Maniac could have done there, but just couldn't necessarily find the confirm. And I think that's a big one of the other big
I don't know.
too.
I have not touched
really
Brawl in years, bro.
Small micro interactions for max damage.
I have not touched it in years.
A couple frames or a couple pixels out of the way from getting what he really wants.
Yes. Early lead did go to Gunnar Maniac, but player one has been crawling it back after that first scramble. Maybe those scrambles are what Gunnar needs. Did very well the first time around. Maybe we can find a way to get up close again, get in that, like, that shampoo spacing is what I like to call it.
Shampoo spacing?
Well, like, you're so close you can tell what brand of Pantene your opponent's using, you know?
Oh my God.
Like,
that's funny. Like, that's the hotel brand. I can tell.
That's the hotel. Is that coconut?
If you broke, just say that.
Shut up, Pokemon, I guess. As player one does take that first stock despite the early deficit.
Yeah, still got this lead going here. I really want to see Gunnar Maniac figure out how to edge guard player one, because I feel like there's been 1,000 attempts, but every single thing has just let player one get back to stage safety regardless here. But yeah, just getting those small confirms, even plucking the banana in his face to make sure that he can't just short hop forward and try to set up pressure is really strong. But right now, Gunnar, it's so hard for him to get a neutral win, and then I think the punishes are a little panicky because he's like, I didn't think I'd get this far, you know?
Yeah.
The highest ranked Menite got 17th.
Forgetting where the bananas are and who owns what banana is so.
Because they made a rule that you could only you couldn't counterpick stage for only MK.
I mean, look at the movement right there. Player one honestly just ramping up and playing stronger even than he was before, so this is looking really good. I love the way he's dancing around his shield, and even meeting Gunnar in the air, it's still perfectly fine to play that air-to-air game as well. Gunnar definitely fighting back, getting a nice combo there.
Yeah, that was a great, grabbing out of the down smash startup, working out very
I don't
well
think
for
Midnight's
player
number
one
one with this rule set.
Continues to press this fragile lead, but
I think Diddy's a better
fragile
character.
lead. There is a
If Diddy
pattern
gets
for
to counterpick stages and Midnight can never pick
I feel
counterpick
like
stage.
Pikachu down smash can just singularly teach you how crazy SDI is in this game, because there's been so many wild interactions from these just...
I think he's still really good, don't get me wrong. He's still top tier.
Really know how to SDI well.
Yes. Okay, waits out the up special, or the down special, excuse me. Gunnar has been very good at finding those, so good adaptation to player one for recognizing that it was coming early and putting himself in a position to punish instead of just avoid.
All right, hanging on the platform, edge canceling a little bit there, just trying to stay as safe as possible, trying to find some openings, trying to thread the needle with the Thunder Jolts in between the beats.
Yeah, it's just the one of your tournament.
Still always got a banana in hand and always got a huge punish, and an unfortunate misinput from Gunnar. Gonna throw away that second stop.
Ooh. This is an opportunity for Gunnar. But you gotta find it. T-Jolt's not gonna be enough. Pressure on the platform, but doesn't press a button. Player one gets out.
Yeah.
Big escape.
Really smart, just Z-dropping and air dodging that banana too. I mean, you're invincible, the banana's covering you. There's so little you can do about it other than just kind of like wait and pray a little bit. But right now, player one really ramping up the pressure here. Gunnar finding an answer with the down smash, and it kills. He really needed that to stay alive.
Yeah, didn't get the SDI. Working out very well for Gunnar. Player now.
Why don't tell me this is on?
Luigi's weight and floatiness can make it really weird to rest off of an aerial.
Yeah. So I feel like the thing that like Puff wants to do is that low percentage just kind of CC rest.
Yeah, of course. That's my main game plan a lot of the time. Just like if you're below 32, I believe the threshold is when you can CC down smash. And if you can CC down smash, then you just get a free rest.
Yeah. The only thing is you have to get Luigi probably, especially on a stage like Dreamland, probably up 20 or 30%.
Probably closer to 20, but I mean, I'm sure that Rat Monster's gonna be like knowing of that and trying to play around, just CCing, just trying to down smash in at low percents, because he does have these really good approach mix-ups that a lot of Luigis are lacking.
I mean, sure, but I mean, Marxistina, she has not.
I mean, I don't care. I don't play Bro anymore.
She has to threaten it before Rat Monster does anything.
Yeah, like we just did see the wave dash in down smash, but Athena just hasn't been doing anything to like prevent that. She's just like letting him get away with all these weird options, and that's a misfire from Rat Monster coming out.
That's another thing. Like, I feel like misfire isn't the hardest thing to edge guard. It just depends on your character, because it gives you a lot of height. If you get it really high up, you're so far above the opponent that they might not be able to make it to you. And Puff doesn't have very fast vertical mobility.
She doesn't, but like she can shark really well with up air. It beats out down air if you space it correctly. Oh my gosh, that's a misfire. It is a stock trade though, but I think that is a lot more favorable for Rat Monster, as 100%. Now you're up at full stock and you're at a lot higher percent.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about the Luigis. They have a misfire button. We can't prove it, but they do.
It really does feel like it sometimes. Like, Rat Monster, I swear, he gets it 1 in every, like, 2 when he wants to, in important situations, when the odds are 1 in 8.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching dubs, and he got 3 in a row, and it saved both Sebas and killed, I believe it was Arden.
I think timeout Puff is Luigi's worst.
And that was, it's the misfire button.
I do think that this stock is going to be very important. If Athena gets this one first, then she's still absolutely in it. If Rat Monster gets it first, then I think he just kind of has to like whittle her down and just focus on not getting rested. Which as Luigi, I feel like is pretty simple, as like a lot of the low percent moves aren't going to lead into a rest. And you literally just need to like not
I was winning versus Ally. I won more than half the time, and I also outranked him more than half the time. So I was better head-to-head and versus
This movement from Rat Monster is also...
We had a good rivalry, but it wasn't 50-50.
He was just double jumping the top flat, wave dashing.
I think in 2009 it was 50-50.
And Marxistina couldn't do anything, really.
Honestly, like at
but 2008 I shit
you're
on
not
him,
gonna
and
be able to
2010 I
like
shit on him.
I do think that this is looking pretty bad.
Undisputedly better
if you do get a rest on this stock,
2013.
he just comes down, gets an up B anyway.
Yeah. I mean, assuming, you know, Ramos probably has the awareness too, but people don't know that you're supposed to DI down on puff rest.
Yeah,
I've learned this. I think there's a few like top Fox players that don't do it. I've seen Joshman and Sensei just like hold up when they're at 50.
Yeah.
Why are you're dying off the top there? What are you doing?
So like, this is looking really tough for MXA now, just because like Rat Monster already makes such great adaptions. We know this about him. And like even in that game, he went from like a pretty close 1 stock, I believe it was. It was like last stock, but like 0% into like a pretty low percent 2 stock. And like considering that it's Battlefield versus Dreamland, that's like a very huge difference. And I'm sure Rat Monster knows, like he's already downloaded a lot of her habits. Like it feels like Rat Monster just downloads people so quickly that it's just, even if you go up against him, it's so hard to actually maintain a lead. And if you go down against him, good luck.
It's those young people genes. They learn fast. They're all quick learners. But FD, I wonder. I don't really know how this stages in this matchup. I think the ceiling's kind of high, so at least it helps Puff a little bit.
But the thing is, like, I actually really do.
Bro, Steve is way worse than Midnight, bro.
Like, it takes
Midnight is actually good for the game.
Like,
Steve is really bad for the game.
To, like, approach
the way the character plays is super important. It's kind of like how Fox and Puff are both top tiers in Melee, but even though I like Puff personally, the way Fox plays the game is way better to fight against and watch. Because it's way better to play against and it's way better to watch from a spectator point of view. It's about how they play the game. Steve literally plays the game by mining backwards. Midnight plays the game by fucking you up.
Unfathomable lead, but
Midnight plays the game similar to like Marth and Fox.
I think without Rat Monsters playing, it's
Steve plays the game similar to like a timeout Puff.
Like,
and by the way, I like timeout Puff, but I recognize that it's not good for.
We haven't seen too many edge guards.
It's not good for the game.
I think she missed her jump.
Acebox knows it too. That's why he doesn't do it as much. That's all
pound.
I'm surprised that she went for reverse fair instead of back air.
I don't know, maybe she just didn't expect Rat Monster to be there, like maybe closer to ledge.
I think that is like more fundamental.
Yeah, no, that was interesting. Good answer.
No, I don't think it's fun at all.
That's solid. Dead unless he gets a misfire, which I mean,
I think Steve's really boring to fight.
Yeah. Only 56%. This is
I get
not
sad watching MK
by any
Leo
stretch of the
lose to
imagination,
random
but
Steve who's 10 times worse than him in Smash.
Yeah. That's something I kind of get in this matchup now. MXA is like, you can prevent the misfire by just hitting them.
It doesn't really matter what I think. I don't really play Ultimate anymore.
Yeah, but the problem is
I do for coaching.
If you're not quick enough and you still commit.
I took like a month off because it was messing up my melee a lot.
Like 70.
Before Mexico, I took like a several week.
Rat Monster should be dead.
I didn't touch the game for at least 2 weeks, or maybe more.
He's
Or
really
maybe like a
far
month.
away and pretty low to the ground now.
So I would get detoxed.
But that is a lot of
no getting used to input delay and buffering.
Just goes for the charge up smash.
Input delay buffer habits
Rat
are the
Monster
worst.
styling. He knows that it's looking pretty dire for MXA. All right, takes it to the last stock. One final chance to get a rest or something.
Are we gonna end the set with the Sid work?
Oh, that's sad.
The set.
That's a rough way to end it.
Yeah.
MXA falls to losers 3-0.
Tried to rest the grab, but I guess just barely missed.
I don't think she was looking too bad
Grand
that
finals?
set. It was just like a few small interactions and just like she wasn't trying to prevent wave dash and down smash, which is like a really strong Luigi neutral tool if you're not doing anything about it.
She was getting hit by that a whole lot. She was getting hit by like jab down smash as well. I think just any sort of crouching during that set would have been phenomenal. Would have helped so much. Would have, I mean, that would CC jab
like
way
kind of did start crouching a bit more near the end of game 3, and she did almost bring it
Which
back,
one do we watch?
Got that rest at the end.
Yeah.
Ooh, the trade, but it's fine. He still managed to come back.
Yeah, had his extra double jump resource there to bring him back on stage. Fargo still hanging on to that second stock.
Again, it's just the fact that you were so reserved with that double jump is what makes Fargo allowing him to come back.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
watch
what
this.
we're seeing here is a really good, like, I guess, role
I
relation.
think Brawl's more fun with Midnight.
It's like, we have Spargo with the
I mainly
which
just
allows
care about
Wizzy
watching
to, like,
Midnight.
be able to hold on to these stocks.
Dang,
That's why the game's fun to me.
DI away too and gets caught by that back air from base stage. Having to be careful. Don't want to get scooped all the way down with a fair. You talk about the spikes, man. Yeah, it's so true.
Oh, wow, getting the extra bit of damage. Continuing the edge guard on the left side of the stage now. Base Mage is trying to intercept that, though.
Yeah, he actually went, oh, no, he didn't have a jump. Oh, he tries to save him. Oh, and did you get the stage tech, too? That was a lot of action happening on the left side of the stage, but all the props to Base Mage, the way that he was able to traverse from the right side of the stage over to the left just to help out Luis, and then getting sent down to the Shadow Realm. It's going to be Base Mage's second stop.
And evening it up now, all of a sudden out of nowhere, but just as I say that, though, finding that extra opening and that punish, and now saying, you know, you thought it was even, never mind.
Ooh, we're just like blowing
It wasn't even for a whole second.
Yeah, I wasn't. Oh my gosh. I mean, he got him so early. Dude, he's used it like, I don't know how many times back to back.
That noise just triggers, man. It's got to be like a rush for Base Mage to hear that back to back.
It's literally so satisfying here. He does get the grab. Oh my
thinking
gosh,
about down B.
Yep, he was trying to go for it a lot in that first game. It pays off, though, when you weren't utilizing it too much.
Oh!
What? Into the up smash?
Oh my god, dude. The lead is changing hands so often like it's pickleball.
Yeah, actually, very fitting when Puff is in the middle. Oh man, it's Asa Visa.
And despite all the plays that Base Mage made that game, it didn't even matter. Because now we're up 2-0 for Dark Wizzy and Spargo. How'd that happen?
Dude, that was such...
Especially after that opening.
It was such an explosive
Steve Rule is only this one
that
tournament.
Was all gas, no brakes. That was insane. I love this game. God dang.
That game was a clip. Like, what happened?
All I heard was rest, left to right, spikes, everybody blowing up, finishing touch, dude.
You can see the clock on the bottom right of the screen. They're like, we got a schedule to keep.
They're making sure we stay on schedule, dude.
Oh, man, Dark Wizzy and Spargo. Oh, but we have Base Mage and Luis bringing it back to Pokemon Stadium 2. Which, it was a great stage working for them, but the thing is just like the answer back from Spargo and Dark Wizzy kept happening.
It's actually insane. How many finishing touches did we see? That game was like 2 or 3,
at
right?
least, at least 2 for sure. Off the top to answer the 2+ rests that we got to see from Base Mage as well.
That is insane.
And they're both, each character's down special being an absolute critical thing, especially in a team 2v2 format where your teammate can set up for that.
Nah, Spargo's locked in right now. I'm a little scared here. He is playing crazy. He was feeling himself just a little bit. Having to be careful. At least you got limit now.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing about like Puff. Her limit is always on.
Oh my god, the way they got Spargo there too with the side beat. That is crazy.
A very healthy first stock, but the first stock we've learned doesn't tell the whole story. We got so much game left.
Can we talk also like the follow-up potential here? No, what?
Keeping them both in place.
That is beautiful. Great positioning there from Luis too to keep them on the ledge like that.
No, yeah, seeing that opportunity for Luis is very smart. But the forward smash almost going to do it there for Palutena. Oh, the trade. Yeah. The multi-hit of both moves, forcing a little bit of a semi-spike situation, and Mario falling to the bottom blast zone.
And he felt like a hot rock too, really. There was no coming back from that one. It was unfortunate.
Yeah, if you can afford with your multi-hits to just run off stage and get a trade, that's what Louis Money saw, and Luis capitalized on that. Now we see 6 stocks to 4.
Oh my god, the ledge drop, and then the punish off of fight. Oh, that was actually insane from Spargo right there to find that stock off of Base Mage right after getting that onto Luis.
I would not expect anything less out of the grand finals of 2v2, man. So much explosive action happening, quite literally, because Palutena can make things explode. I don't know, man.
Oh my goodness, talk about explosions, by the way. That's going to be that first stock off of Luis. Oh, he DI'd inwards. That was really good from Dark Wizzy. He did avoid the fair attempt.
Absolutely clean gameplay coming out from all 4 players. Every one of them making the most out of their punish windows.
It is really big. And also avoiding the back air from Spargo here. Oh, he didn't cross him up there with the dash attack, actually. He gets punished by taking all that extra % from the side B.
I love that damage, but it's such a long commitment to make when you're down in stocks.
Very true here. To make something work out, goes in for the high recovery.
Yeah, this is the best that Red Team has ever looked in this grand final, so we can see if we can see an opportunity. But just like that, Spargo looking to even things up with the angle on a directional influence that we saw out of the Mario back. A really good choice there for Red Team.
Oh my gosh, he does get the spike off the fair. He is ping-ponging Base Mage around. He needs some help. It's going to be Luis to deviate his attention to helping him.
We're fighting off stage. I thought this was a platform fighter. Never mind, we're fighting in the air, bro.
Airborne fighter.
Yeah.
There you have it. Oh, off the up smash. Beautiful follow off the grab. But again, it's that back and forth that we keep talking about. And goes in for the high recovery. Doesn't even give him the chance to find maybe a pound or a back air.
Spargo, though, living on borrowed time here.
Ah, well, he found the bound right there. And that's going to be the stock here as Dark. Oh, no way. He gets the follow-up into the rest.
Signs of life from Luis and Base Mage here. we're going to go to a Game 4 here in Grand Finals, man. The action is not over yet.
Can we talk about, like, is this a speed run? The way that these individual games of Traverse is so aggressive, the majority of the fighting is happening, at least in that last game, like, off stage into the blast zone.
I think we got blessed with all 4 teams that we got today because just like the pacing of all of these matches, bro, all the answers that each team has for one another, we're seeing so many plays being made in this top 4 block.
Let me take you for a ride all around the stage.
No, it literally is happening. Every single blast zone was getting popped off the top, off the left, off the bottom, and they were doing it in the air too. They were out of control.
That was great. This is so fun. Oh man, one of the best songs, by the way.
Yeah. They got to get into the right headspace. They want to end the tournament right here and now. They do not want to give them any like hint that there's going to be a bracket reset because I don't know, man. If I'm up 2-1, I just want to shut the door on that immediately.
Exactly. Especially when you're in the winner side of the grand finals here. You got to queue up the Cynthia battle music right now.
Kalos Pokemon League, which is significantly better for the yellow team, I will say, because both of them have the wall jumps to their ability, whereas Palutena and Jigglypuff cannot wall jump.
That's a very good point out here, too. Having to be careful now as well, because you also have to consider, like, just being able to have the Flood charged up to for Dark Wizzy to go for something cheeky. Limit.
As well as the platform layout, too, that can help them out to get around the Jigglypuff.
The way that the limit up B, too, from Sparkle right there, also kind of sneaking through to hit them off the ledge, allowing them to come back safely, almost acting like an insurance.
Yeah, because Cloud's sword, like, it has that disc joint, especially when you're going up the climb hazard. So you can definitely use that disc joint to kind of just, like, whatever priority you have to get around the disc joints that Palutena has.
Oh my gosh, what a grab there, too, from both ends.
Oh!
He went to the depths to get that back air. Imagine if he had DI'd in, and then Luis answers back, while Dark Wizzy says, all right, I'm going to be over here and get the punish, and then have control with 3 stocks.
Yeah, 3 stocks flying there, and it all started with the overcommitment from Spargo's forward smash, being heavily punished by Luis. But now we have yellow team with a sizable lead here, looking to shut the door on his grand finals.
Oh, and then you get the rest, but guess what? We're in Kalos, and you stay alive. You got the larger blast zones. You get to keep yourself alive even longer.
We saw how well that played out in loser semifinals with Light and Mars, living for a very long time, and now it's working out very well here for Cloud and Mario.
See how they're going to be taking advantage of this here, too. You get the grab, you get the follow-up to the up smash. Was it worth it, though, while Sparkle was still waiting by the ledge and didn't really get ledge guarded by Luis?
Oh, man, it's just so explosive, man. Even when they're set up in the 1v1 situations, there is no resting here.
On base Mage, though, getting very aggressive. Gonna be able to get the back throw.
Yeah,
the follow-up, though, Dark Wizzy gets put into the Nair blender.
Yeah.
Oh, and
the
then
back air coverage.
The back air, yeah. Great awareness from Luis.
Yeah, it's a pretty even game here, and Stage actually going to keep Red Team alive for a second.
For the same exact reason, right? Especially when you're playing Puff, it benefits you here a little bit, but having to be careful getting hit by these straight aerials from Spargo.
Super even game. And just like that, yellow team taking a slight edge and getting the chance to get limit as well. Now Palutena.
Oh, okay. He's like, dude, I mean, I'm at 60. Just send it at this point.
Yeah, oh my god, dude, just stock for stock. Being absolutely crazy here in this game 4.
Oh man, tries to drag him down, and instead gets stuck on the platform against Dark Wizzy. Finds the up air.
Oh!
The ping pong? Hold on.
Yeah, looking for these combo opportunities here, but finishing touch, only going to do that 1% of damage. Doing it to Palutena. If it was a Jigglypuff, though, I think that would have been it.
Yeah, he just wanted to do it for the extra pizzazz at the same time. Gets a scoop up on the dash attack.
Yeah, because if there's any opportunity where Mario sent Palutena there, that would have been off air. That's not enough.
Oh,
second chance, though, and they get away with it, too.
No way, Dark Wizzy, the GOAT.
And we were talking about like the opportunities that you're allowed when you have the wall jump on that left side, too.
It was so big, and he had burned his jump very early on. That's why you saw Luis trying to overextend there.
And that's the plays you're going to see in grand finals of this massive tournament.
It's so crazy. This is insane. It's so enjoyable to watch. Catches him with the back air.
The strong hit,
bro.
actually.
Oh, no.
The share stock comes out immediately, though. And now Mario off of the map, though. 2v1 situation, but now at death percent. Oh!
Oh, my.
The 1v1. This is it, man.
I mean, you have the advantage at this point. You just do it, and Spargo knows he's got it in the bag. It's going to be Luis that has 117. He's got to keep him off the stage. He tries to go for a ledge jump.
Yeah, he's like, while he is one of the best in the world, it's still Cloud is Cloud. I'm going to try to burn your resources and pressure you, keep you off of the map if I can.
Oh, the empty hop into going right behind him to get that grab, too. It's like the music picking up and knows he's got the limit charged up.
Yeah, gets that extra. Those buffs, those like the movement, mobility.
Spot dodge. Hold on.
extra damage here. Follow up. Oh, wow, the pressure coming out from Luis, keeping you on the edge of the stage. No jump?
That's crazy. And no limit, too, by the way.
Oh, he does have to jump. That's not
Oh, but now he doesn't. Now he doesn't.
Jump? No.
Oh, my gosh. What a clutch. What a clutch from Luis right there. The fact that you had a fresh shot, Luis was 100+%. And what's the win con when it comes to having to fight against Cloud, right? You know he struggles to get back to the stage. You catch him, the limit was on board, very scary situation. He's forced to burn limit to recover. What do? Explosive flame. You catch his dump with a neutral B, and you capitalize if you're Luis, and he did just that.
You're 100% right. Palutena as a character has so many tools at her arsenal, so much like priority in her just like her staff, and just can keep Cloud with her like off the map with her high knockback.
That was crazy. I mean, this is the grand finals for a reason. Can Luis and Base Mage make the reset, though, in the bracket is the question.
Yeah, you know we needed to see a Game 5. And now, Dark Wizzy not taking that lightly, but now just stepping up to capitalize, try to help out his teammate as best as he can. The wall jump is going to keep him in this game.
I'm not going to lie, I was really shocked when Dark Wizzy did try to help out Sparkle very early as he's forced to put the limit early to go in for a high recovery. He didn't get the tech up to the side of the stage in that last game that we saw, but now just resetting. Trying to catch him up, but the up smash also controls so much space, even below the ledge a little bit too.
Yeah, honestly speaking, though, that was such amazing awareness and decision-making coming up from Dark Wizzy, because while Dark Wizzy was in advantage against Luis on the left side of the stage, he knew that maybe Cloud might suffer against Jigglypuff on the right side, so opting to protect the teammate and holding on to the 6 stocks on their team.
Actually, really good awareness right there too. Okay, literally pounding all the way to stall for as long as possible. You know what? Because he got the limit. It's a little scary situation.
Yeah, this is team for a limit, and yeah, actually gonna get a little bit of control off of that, like aerial limit blade beam. But the thing about the aerial version,
really better from Mario to forward throw there,
so it's not gonna really do anything there.
Oh man, Dark Wizzy was breaking it down. Base Mage just side questing off of the pound stall off the side of the ledge.
Yeah, just trying to buy time for Luis to be able to like protect and hold on to this first Jigglypuff stock. It's like Jigglypuff is the lightest character in this game right now.
That was a crazy save. The fact that
no,
he
it's
got
not.
that down, I was a little scared
Pichu
that he wanted to maybe go in for a follow-up on the rest with how gun-ho Base Mage has been and trying to go for these rests.
Yep. And the longer that Base Mage stays alive here, the better their chances get of staying and resetting the bracket.
I'd say he was doing it raw right there. I mean, like, at the same time, you paid for it quite literally with your life.
Absolutely. And
yeah, I could see it, Blendos. I was just watching the game.
Not keeping it close, but no, it's a terrifying spot because it's still 2v2, and hitting your own teammate is not how you do it.
Bro, we got to work on these grab follow-ups just a little bit, but you know what? Nerves, too, when it comes to playing out here in this grand finals, tying things up just slightly, literally. Oh, they bet.
Oh, the team just save, yeah, dude.
He's so on point with this.
That's what you got to do in the 2v2, and just be there for your teammate. Oh,
no man.
Way.
He didn't have a jump that whole game. Save me.
The thing is, I don't even think he needed to like do that extra hit there. I think Sparkle was just fine to make it back to the stage there, but then setting it up for Luis to get that free forward smash, and now we got a very big lead for Red Team.
Yeah, this is good news here. If you want to go in for it, this bracket reset.
Oh, the parry coming out from Luis, extending this lead even further, and we're so much closer to a bracket reset now.
Dark Wizzy was there. He's always positioned, but it's still a little double-edged sword because you're still going to send them up towards Base Mage too.
At this point, it's becoming a detriment because like Dark Wizzy, like as much as you want to help out your teammate, a lot of these opportunities, Sparkle can make it back to the stage on his own, and now you're just giving stage control to the Red Team.
All right, yeah, you know, keep it simple and clean, quite literally, and trying to get the up smash there, right? Like, you miss out on the finishing touch. We've seen it come out in clutch before.
Does Sparkle get back to the stage here safely? Just barely, but they're bleeding here.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, he was way too high of a percent. You're Dark Wizzy, you're 160. You're still looking at 2 stocks in total for Dark Wizzy and Sparkle. Off the parry into the dash attack, and now you are going to be able to keep yourselves in this bracket with the reset.
And we've talked about it countless times on this block, dude. Luis is no stranger to grand finals of 2v2.
See, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Sparkle got to play the game that game.
Yeah, no. And I don't know, just the synergy's kind of falling apart here, or just like, I don't know, something about the synergy on the red team has just come alive.
I mean, how many whiffs did we see off of the potential punishes we could have had off of these grabs, right?
Yeah. Like the synergy we're seeing from Luis and Base Mages, they're getting those like follow-ups off of each other. Whereas like while it's amazing that Dark Wizzy is aware that his teammate needs help, it's now getting to the point where it's hurting their team more than helping.
All right, guys, the reversal is in the books here as we get the reset and we get Town and City.
These two teams already facing off in a full 10 games. You could potentially see 15. Let's start right here. Game number 11 here. Town and City for the first time.
Yeah, And now going to be able to see, Talon's going to be able to work against Space Mage 2 being as light as he is, and now you get the elevator follow-up potential from honestly both ends, right? Because you got the up air. Oh, he goes in for the raw rest, but the punish from Luis keeping Base Mage alive.
Thank you, Blendos.
Oh, trying to go all the way downtown there, too. Catches him with the nair, fast falls downwards, does match out of it.
Yeah, no, oh my god, dude, this is
Can't go in for the up B. Dark Wizzy was very good at retaliating, knowing that Base wanted to try to help out Luis.
Oh man, yeah, just hanging on for dear life. We actually have time to stay with a higher ceiling, so Jigglypuff gets to live a little bit longer.
Yep. You see him going all around downtown to wait on Luis to come back from the Heaven platform too.
And I think that they took that little time between set 1 and set 2 to recompose themselves, because now we're seeing a much healthier yellow team.
It's actually Omega broken to do that too. Very underrated in the way that you can try to reset that mentality. Sometimes that's just all you need. Trying to control that platform, it could have been a really good punish from Dark Wizzy and a really good punish from across the stage from Spargo.
Yeah, something inside them clicked when they dropped that first set, and now we're seeing an entirely new yellow team.
I mean, they literally have contest. Remember what we were talking about, like being able to contest Spargo and not letting him play the game is the way to go here. They did it in our previous game, giving Spargo a little bit more room to breathe though this game around.
And that's absolutely also an underappreciated asset of like competitive play, is just being able to allow yourself to be like, I know what I did wrong, and I'm going to change.
Exactly, and being able to isolate them is another big pickup too. Oh, the way that you avoid that too. Oh, he didn't have limit at the very end.
And the thing is, he could afford to do that though, because that's his very first stock, and the mileage he would have gotten if he got away with that too.
That's why he felt cheeky enough to try to go all the way down, but unfortunately with like no limit running out the very end too.
And while that kind of play is considered to be limit testing, it's even funnier that's Cod doing it, because he's quite literally testing his limits.
Yep, so you know it's going to be able to play out here. The parry into the forward tilt.
But we are seeing Science Life coming out from the red team, but we're still a good advantage from yellow team. But now situation turned her all the way around, from starting with a Palutena back air, but being an expert at getting back to stage with Cloud is
I can't believe
he fought back off
shit.
stage. He fought back, and even then, though, Luis was positioned to try to get the punish, and now gets eaten by a back air from Spargo.
Yeah. Spargo using every resource in the book that he can off stage to keep himself in this game.
Oh my gosh, if Luis had jumped there, he would have got slipped to the shadow run, which is why he waited patiently for the double fair from Spargo. Oh man, but then at the same time though, Luis cannot get to base mage, which is really big too, right? Because they've been very good at covering each other, but Dark Wizzy didn't let that happen. Trying to see the follow-up off the parry. Gets a jab into the dash attack now. Control over the stage, gonna be the red team until Spargo then answers back. Tries to follow base mage all around, but then leaves Dark Wizzy to fall.
Still a whole stock lead here on the yellow team, and they're showing a lot of healthier signs in this game.
Well, Spargo having those two stocks is going to be a key factor. Charge limit right in between. Can't catch base. He's like in the Matrix, man, the way he's just trying to float around them. Nice, being able to scoop him up with the dash attack. Now his attention to Louis Money before jumping into the up smash.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a big risk to take when you're that high percentage Jigglypuff, but I don't know, man.
All right, where are you going? Hasta la vista, man.
This is still a mountain to climb, dude. Two healthy teammates against a bleeding Puff.
That's true. I mean, literally sneeze on Puff and it's gone.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're not going down without a fight. We saw Luis do it before.
Hello?
And Base Mage also showing that same, like, admirable quality. But we're going to take it game one.
Prodigy and Leone have won a bunch of tournaments. What are you talking about?
Reset.
Yep, off the reset alone, we've had almost every single game in this top 8 go the distance for ultimate doubles, minus that loser's finals. But now with the bracket reset, with the redemption arc that we're currently seeing, Team Spargo and Dark Wizzy, you take them to town, and you finally get to play the game. Also, I will say though, those downers were pretty chef's kiss. Dark Wizzy just watching it happen. Off the platform too, but it's fine. I mean, when you have to deal with Puff at such a high percent last stock, get it in the bag here when it comes to having to work off of Mario and Cloud.
Yeah, but pushing this tournament to its absolute final limits, man. You might actually see a 15 games. And I love that too. The two best teams in the building going, tit for tat, dude. It's like game for game, blow for blow, and for good reason, dude. Like, I can't even emphasize enough how often Luis has been here, no matter who he's teaming with, and it's always an amazing and fun thing to see.
It's always a treat when I get to make my way out to Smash tournaments, and when I do, it's always seeing Louis Money here in doubles. It's always seeing it within the top 8. Very consistent players, especially with his enjoyment with doubles in general.
But whatever Dark Wizzy and Spargo did to recompose themselves, I hope they hold on to that energy. But at the same time, Red Team is also able to make those adjustments themselves.
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job, playing a lot better as these games have progressed here. And it's about keeping the pressure when you do keep Yellow Team off by the ledge, right? Just going to be able to create so much space in the air alone. See, just sending him back. Basically just retaliating back too. Just drift back in air, looking for a back air attempt, finds it onto Dark Wizzy. That's a fair attempt too. Limit on board for Spargo for now. Oh, he's trying to get cheeky though with the cross slash.
Yeah, no, and that's what you kind of need to do sometimes. But yeah, no, oh my God. I can see why Luis and Base Mage went back to the stage because they saw so much success in the first set of Grand Finals on the stage.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, they get the shield break. Oh, Dark Wizzy was right there. Don't worry, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, the nice jab to wake him up and show you that Cloud, you got to wake up and get in this.
I mean, it's also the shield pressure that they're feeling too. Off the pound, it almost finds the shield off of Dark Wizzy.
The shield breaks that we've been seeing all of top 8, even before our block, is insanity.
You gotta get a counter going, man.
I would love that.
Actually crazy. Oh, tries to catch him since he's been floating around midair with an up smash attempt. And when he just loses out on that stock, that follow-up here too. Tries to go all the way to the death, but a high recovery from Dark Wizzy allows Spargo to get back too.
And despite this being like one of the biggest stages, it's just like the pacing of this game is so quick. These players are out for blood.
Literally out for blood. He found him so deep in the blast zone. And unfortunately for Spargo, he didn't have limit anymore at that point.
Down smash on the edge of the map now, making things a little bit closer.
Yeah, this stage, so like this is not working out for Dark Wizzy and Spargo. You get the get-up attack at the very least. Oh, but you get the footstool 2 to follow up. You're not going to be able to find the follow-up with the double up B because Louis Money is DIing into Spargo.
And allows Louis Money to actually get some good punish on that Spargo. It's Spargo's last stock too. It's something about the stage, it's just been really working against Spargo.
It's like, yeah, there's no wall jump here. Actually, Cloud can't even play the game. He tries to follow up with, try to predict. Luis getting an early jump, fails on getting that back air, but does get that cross slash.
And that's a lot of value, especially on Jigglypuff. That's so much damage, so much percent. And if we get this Puff off of the board, we'll put them in an even stock count. Oh, but no, speaking of stock counts,
no.
That's Cloud off the map, dude.
Dude, it's so sad to see that too, because you see also the pressure of Base Mage's presence, just waiting to go for a back air. But talk about back airs, Spargo is able to get that back onto base.
Yeah, Spargo needs to make some big plays here. Hold on to this last stock like it's everything, because it's literally what you can do. There's no more stocks after this, nothing to share.
The get-up attack, I saw the blood in Base Mage's eyes. He may have gone for the upper into rest attempt.
Yeah, now attacking on that extra bit of damage. And Dark Wizzy kind of living on borrowed time.
Yeah, but I like the way that Spargo's playing very aggressive, but he's got to help out Dark Wizzy. I mean, they've been trying to do the 2v1 for some time now. Oh, off the parry, but unfortunate.
I think he got the weak hit because it's behind Cloud.
Yeah, he did.
And the stage also helping out for Jigglypuff. But now we got even stocks apiece, and a good team combo can make this really good. And if I like a 1v2, I like Cloud here because you got the damage, you know?
Exactly, and you're halfway charged through limit.
And if Spargo's got anything in him for like revenge, he wants to get that 1v1 with Luis again.
Exactly. It's just hard to find these follow-ups into back air onto Puff of all characters with a hollow light and just trying to be able to find the fruitiness of the Puff, but now being able to try to get the follow-up. You have limit at least on board off the parry.
I love that.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, I respect that. It's like, let me get this 1v1 as fast as I can get. And as long as you can afford it, you know, because like if you put yourself in a spot where Red Team's in advantage for a moment, you could lose the game.
Why is Base Mage like the bait on the fishing rod, though? You see Spargo just trying to chase him down, and he says, come and get me. Uses the stall attempt off of the pound below the ledge.
They really want to pressure Spargo to overextend just once, because that just once is all they need to take the game.
Oh, uses a jump very early. He doesn't have a jump here.
Oh, that might be it.
That's going to be it. I mean, he didn't want to go down without a fight. He did try to fair attempt. I thought he was going to stall maybe with a side B. But no matter what, if you think about it, also the slight win box of Polly's forward smash 2 could send you just right off before you could try to grab onto the ledge. And Luis was also positioned to find the attempt on trying to ledge guard by the ledge if it wasn't going to be Base Mage on top of the platform.
And now we've come this far, 1-1 in the bracket reset. It is officially now a 50% chance that we're getting 15 games fully between these two teams. And I mean, obviously, if there's a trophy at the end of it, both of them want it so badly, and they're both showing it going even here.
Yeah. All right. Let's run it back after the reset attempt, and now finding the even match set that you were talking about, Rickles. We are moving back to Kalos.
Strange choice counter pick here for the yellow team. I'm actually very surprised to see us go here.
I mean, it's just like, even though we highlighted the wall jump in general, that Sparkle can try to take advantage of, it's just you don't even have a chance to survive underneath the ledge before getting sent to the depths.
Yeah, I just have not seen Base Mage get more miles than he has gotten on Kalos. Like, this is the most mileage I've ever seen Base Mage get.
Literally a platinum member right there in just terms of flyer miles, like literally.
Yeah, you're right.
Why do they keep going back to Kalos?
Spargo's just going to get sent off to the stage, but gets a beautiful follow-up head set up into the limit cross slash.
The 1-2-3 finishing blow. Mario sets it up, and Cloud finishes off of the side early to under 100%.
That's what you like to see from a team like this. And he's still doing it, by the way. He is going in, hitting that button.
Against these players, it is absolutely so hard to get a KO under 100% too, so you need to take that and run with it.
Exactly. Oh, he's waiting on roll distance and then sneaks past Luis to still find base with the back air.
After just 1 minute, everybody's down a stock, and oh man, it's so competitive, dude, stock for stock.
I thought he wanted to go for a back air there. Can you imagine if he got a back air off of following with Dark Wizzy? That would have been a bad situation for base at such an early percent.
It was like most of this entire tournament, we've seen Spargo using limit to just get like damage, cheeky damage. But like getting these really good plays is very necessary. Like we saw a few finishing touches earlier, but now we're actually seeing it come into full force.
And having to use it defensively at times too. Okay, he tried to go for the cheekiest finishing touch. It's tough too when base is, you know, obviously on the foot, but also trying to get hit by these weak hits to manage to at least get back to the ledge.
And all four of these players just on the edge of their seats because they realize this is the difference between first and second place.
Exactly. On the line here.
If you ain't first, you're last, man.
Hey, at least off of the bracket reset, it doesn't even matter what that prize is looking like. It's about getting the dub at the end of the day. Just sneak in with the back air, tries to get the dash attack. And that's some friendly fire grab. Oh, Luis capitalizing, at least off the up smash, but you have those large platforms once again.
Yeah, like high damage on all four of these. But I'm actually loving this because every time that yellow team loses a game, they kind of mentally reset and play significantly better, I've been noticing.
Yeah, and he's so hype. Trying to get in with the back air.
It's just like, who can make a play, you know?
Oh, if he, that was actually cheap. At least Dark Wizzy set himself up for that one.
And that move is so easy to extend to because even if a pixel bit touched Palutena, she would have exploded off the left side.
Imagine going at that diagonal angle and just trying to be able to get that spike would have been saucy.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, Louis Money hanging on to the second stock, but for how long?
And for that 1 second, Rickles called it out.
Yeah, right. It's like, if I can see it, they sure can.
Oh, 100% here. And look at the way that Dark Wizzy's been stock tanking right now. Still holding on to both stocks. You got the limit on board for Spargo and gets the punish off the parry into the side beat. But this Puff is still living.
Yeah, the synergy of yellow team has been revitalized in this bracket reset. They know what's on the line. Yeah, the synergy.
Dude, Luis said, I'm sorry, man, you're on your own. There's not much I can do here. And now they're taking him up to the top.
And there are those characters that are just like built off of team throws, like your Cloud throws, your Ike throws, those back throws set up perfectly into that extension, and now the damage is adding up.
I thought it would so crazy again. He got flood set up. He tried to once again follow up with a fair setup off the side B.
And now it's just like there's so much room, so much wiggle room in this game 3.
Do it, cross slash. You want it so bad or finishing touch.
Oh, it ran out.
Ran
the timer,
out.
yeah.
Yep. It's fine. You get the dash attack here at 140. You're still alive on a map or on a stage like this.
Every little hit is money here at this point because now all you really need is that back air to close it out. And we're gonna go to game 14.
Money no Louis though, right? And then now you're gonna be able to keep this series moving.
Yeah, you know, one more game and we can potentially see the Essence Fargo turn into a $sign.
I mean, dash attack really scoops you up so easily too. I mean, why not, right? When it comes to two players just jumping in your face like that.
Yeah, such a like wide hitbox too. So even if it doesn't KO, it gives you the same amount of time and stage control.
And you have all the time in the world to react to how far you get sent out with the Kalos blast zones.
Oh, and this is what you love to see out of 2v2, man. Just the adjustments that both teams have to make to just be able to keep themselves alive in the bracket.
Is it going to end here, though, is the question when it comes to Game 14. I mean, we've literally seen this go the distance of bracket reset Game 14, or can they be the cherry on top and add this to Game 15?
But even in Grand Final Set 1, we saw Game 4, Louis Money come alive in the 1v2, and even the 1v1 against Fargo. So they're down but not out yet.
Let's see. Let's get this going, guys.
Final destination. Oh, is that
it's actually
sign,
peak.
right?
Yeah, that's actually peak, actually. Why not, right?
Is this the final destination? We're going to find out.
Oh, man. You don't want to be on the other side of those movies at the very least, though, when it comes to the way that Dark Wizzy and Spargo have been able to start clawing their way back originally in the winner's side after getting this reset. That would have been scary.
Yeah, Luis showing no patience, out for blood already, because you kind of have to be. You need to make a statement to hush the momentum that Yellow Team's been building.
So, just trying to pepper in the pressure, too, right? You want to shift that momentum back. You have the limit on board here. You see Luis just trying to dance around Spargo's face. Oh, he got, what? No way, he got both of them. Dude, he's been trying to get that for so long, and he does it when Wizzy and Spargo at match point. W or up.
The people have been demanding a game 15, and just like that, Base Mage is hearing the people and saying, you want this double rest? I got you guys. You want game 15?
Dude.
Here's a step closer to it.
This is actually intense. Spargo loses his second stock.
It's been a minute!
Dude, what?
In under 60 seconds, Spargo is on his final stock, and we've constantly been seeing the stock share. Dark Wizzy has played so many games with 2 stocks.
This is actually insane.
Spargo played so many games with 4 stocks, dude, just because of like how constantly Spargo is being pressured by Base Mage and Luis.
This is literally like one of the best doubles I've seen. Okay, you get to sneak in with the back here. And he's just going for a high recovery too.
Luis still hanging out to his first stock, by the way.
Yeah, guys, the tank.
And now spacing out that punish, so now Wizzy's gonna let Luis live a little bit longer.
Look at the way that they're dancing around Spargo's space, knowing that he really wanted to use that limit. He gets to the neutral beach, try to catch a landing onto Base Mage so successfully.
Yeah, every hit that Palutena gets here is money for the red team.
Find this out here with the way they're having their individual 1v1s, but I'm more scared. He's about to get limit. No, he doesn't get it on time. He shares a stock.
And this is a very terrible spot for the yellow team. Red team is so close to bringing this to game 15. All they got to do is stay composed, not go for anything too risky, and just getting the guaranteed stuff.
He said, you want the game 15? Don't worry, we got you. Hold on, he's got
no
the
way.
limit, though.
Oh, wait, almost fell really early in 11%. That could have been the momentum that yellow team needed, but still, Palutena now got to play a little bit safer.
What the heck?
I don't know.
Trying to see into the future for real.
Yeah, I mean, Spargo, again, consistent. Like, so many games, Spargo's had to play with 4 stocks.
Oh, he actually avoided that from Base Mage. Stays alive until he gets hit by the up smash from Luis.
The awareness of Base Mage is strong, but the resilience of Spargo is stronger. And the forward smash is going to find the mark there. And, you know, not unlosable. We can see a very opposite situation of what we saw in the previous set, game 4. But we need to get this puff off the board immediately if we want a chance.
The way that the down air stopped the startup transition into the up air attempt and then sneaks through the ledge with the up air, or rather up B.
Honestly, we might never see Puff die because there has to be no interaction. Base Mage can just go under the stage over and over again.
Yeah, that's also very true, right? We've seen him stall out for quite some time. He's got a 150, right?
Yeah. Oh, attack though off of the side of the stage.
Ready.
Yeah. But 170, anything in the world could do here. Whoa, that spike. If that was a spike,
if that was a spike, that would have been insane. But now we get the game 15. We keep this rolling.
Absolute limit of this, man. They're saying they want to see some more.
What is this set? What is this set?
It's been a minute since you casted Smash Bros. And they want to put you to work.
We're watching Melee and Ultimate.
I'm all for it. You already know how I feel when you put on a set like that.
Yeah, dude. We love doubles here, and we're getting the absolute maximum extent of it, man.
This is sick. Game 15, everybody.
From the
Smash Ultimate Finals.
From the 4 best players in the bracket, too. Like, this is it. We're even apiece, bro. We've both come this far. And only one team will stand on top. We're going to find out in just a couple minutes.
And just remember, like, literally, we just saw these two play just a little bit ago where it did go to a game 5. Now they face against each other in grand finals, another game 5. Then they get the reset. Now we get another game 5.
Oh, no!
No!
All right, we get to touch. We get our resources back. Spargo's back on the stage. Because I think where it's going to really come to play is, like, can Spargo hold these stocks?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my gosh, that was so crazy. Get the side beam.
Yeah, no, this is explosive start, but now we're slowing things down because this is game 15. This first stock could set the tone for the rest of the tournament.
I like the way that Luis at least stayed alive and trying to get back to the stage. He's feeling a lot of pressure from Spargo, and that was noted by Base Mage, who came to help out Luis.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you tried to go for the wrist. The punish. Loki, though, Wizzy kind of helping out base recover too right there, because even though he did get hit by that punish, he did get hit by that stray nair. Yeah,
because we saw the down special completely whiff and miss as a whole. And Spargo was trying to maximize the punish, getting the forward air combo, but not going to make it. And that's going to be a bounce off the stage. That's going to be it.
Oh, no. And Wizzy couldn't save him, too. I don't think he also had a jump, which is why he was forced to use that up B and just commit to trying to get to the ledge instead.
Not the worst situation, though. This is definitely able to, like, reset the momentum, but it's just a matter of, like, do not let the snowball, do not let red team get the advantage here.
Yeah. Look at the way that base is playing, too. He's stalling out for quite some time to also split up the attention from Dark Wizzy. And then the parry into the beautiful punish from Spargo takes base first off.
I may have lost that stock, but I'm staying composed.
Ooh.
I'm trying to reset the situation.
Wait,
let's go! Wait, we need more than that, though. We have more resources.
Yeah.
Get back to safety.
At least you have the limit, too, but that was a really scary situation.
For both players, yeah. It's like Jigglypuff has so many more resources, but it's just like, I think it's really good that Spargo was able to just slow things down.
He also held onto that jump for so long, even when he had limit activated.
Oh, man, this is a scary moment. At game 15, there's no more games after this, man. They both know what's on the line.
Exactly. And you say, like we say game 15, like the fact that it's been like, the potential revenge match, in this game 10 exactly, at least in the grand finals when you get that reset, you get the follow-up and you find the first stock off of Dark Wizzy.
Oh man, I'm just holding my breath here at this point. If I'm this nervous, how could they be feeling on the stage,
Exactly. Oh my gosh, get the cross slash too.
Oh man.
Wait, hold on. Controlling a lot of the space though is gonna be a reason Spargo until Spargo gets hit right. Oh no! He actually stops the side B too.
We love the consistency of Palutena to just be able to stay composed through all of this, but Spargo hanging on for dear life, the ceiling actually keeping Spargo alive.
Oh, he's going all the way to the depths. Oh, he gets to jump, but he cannot get to the ledge. That's actually game-changing right there.
Yeah, but we got the red percents here for the red team. Fourth throw is so strong for Jigglypuff. Oh. Gets his jump back, though. Spargo staying on for a little bit.
All right, 16 with the backer. Look, Base Mage, he's like, don't look at me. Don't worry about it. You guys got Luis over there.
Yeah, the nerves are running high. Spargo, we're going to look for an opportunity. Just one opening.
Nice punish off of that grab initially, too.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like an up smash would have been, like, huge there.
He's literally waiting, taking himself around town. Oh, tries to get the punish off the up smash. You need to be careful, too, with the same by the ledge.
Yeah. This is so close between both teams, man. But red team has a bit more momentum in their favor because now they get this rage to work with.
Exactly. Oh, goes in for a high recovery. Doesn't want any business playing on ledge when you're literally on your last stock. Beautiful follow-up from Spargo.
Yeah, definitely getting the space there on, like the spacing complete on that team throw.
Oh, the way that he threw them backwards. I'm going to assume that was a miscommunication. He could have honestly just held them there. The trade-off. But even better when you're forced to share a stock. Dark Wizzy now at 140 last stock.
I love the up E.
Oh, no.
The 1v2 situation. This is red team. One stock away from winning the tournament here at Supernova.
This is it here. Can they find him, or can Spargo go in for the clutch here? The shield is so small.
To think this all snowballed from the 1v2 that Luis won in Game 4 of Set 1 of Grand Finals.
Oh my gosh, he hits him right by the ledge. He managed to come back safely for now. Oh, he wants to get the up air until rest so bad.
Oh my gosh, dude. Spargo gotta be breathing heavy here.
Can he do it though? Clutch factor.
He's not getting hit as much as other people definitely would be.
Oh no, he tried to avoid that so bad, but he goes in from the high
stage
recovery.
keeping him alive.
Exactly, and he goes for the wall jump, right? We mentioned this before from Kalos.
Yeah, every hit here is money though for the red team.
I mean, right now, Louis Money looking at that money right now together with Base Mage.
Oh man, the crowd is popping off. They know what's at stake here.
The dash attack here. Can we get the follow-up?
This could be the end of Cloud.
Wait.
Oh, it on the stage! Spargo has one more chance at life here.
Yeah, but now he avoids this explosive thing. He actually air dodges to the ledge and then gets stuck by the back there. The fact he's still alive. Yeah, I mean, at 140, good luck with that. And Base Mage and Louis Money, they clutch it out. And off the revenge, off the reset, win the grand finals here in Smash Ultimate Doubles at Supernova.
From the absolute deaths to, like, literally, grand finals, Game 4, we had yellow team up 2 stocks to 1. Luis brought it all the way back, won the 1v2 situation, forced a bracket reset, and now sits on top as the doubles champion here with Base Mage.
Hey man, all props though. Tarwizzy looking a little deflated. But remember, he was a stock tank here too, who was trying to enable Spargo. But it's just a fact. And we talk about consistency with Luis and the way that he is so flexible on teaming up with anybody when it comes to doubles and making it always so far, taking the win.
And it's being able to work with the strengths and weaknesses of your teammate and of yourself and putting those to the test and standing out above the other teams. And Luis and Base Mage showed what they had to offer among their team. So how resilient they were, what their options were, and what they could do with everything presented to them. Like anytime that Base Mage was high percent, he would just force himself to stay back, go under the stage even, and Luis very just like composed all the time. He's just like, he was never scared. Doesn't matter. I'm fighting Spargo. I'm not worried. You're another cloud to me.
Yeah, and no, can we talk about the stall that from Base Mage is kind of distracting the attention? It's like, do you really want to overcommit and take this fight over against Puff off stage? Or do you want to try to extend on a 2v1 opportunity, kind of splitting that moment and giving some room for respite to be able to then come back from a situation like that is crazy. I mean, they were sent down to the loser's bracket by Spargo Dark Wizzy. They get the revenge, bracket reset, and they take it back and forth. That was a good set. That was a really good double set.
15 games to the fullest extent, but Luis is showing time and time again why he's one of the best in the business in 2v2.
That was so sick, everybody. I mean, dubs all the way around here, and we got some more action as the day progresses at Supernova. I mean, that's the cream of the crop, right? Now we've concluded Smash Ultimate doubles, and as you mentioned earlier, Rickles, we got a lot of action for singles coming in soon.
All day on this stream, Smash Ultimate Singles. Stick around, follow the stream, and be sure to enjoy it. But on top of that, we got some sponsors here. If you want to check out Zenny, we have eyewear for everyone.
Hey, right now, not only do we have a site-wide 15% discount using those
situation here.
Yeah, it could definitely be cool, but I know that Calvar is also kind of like, I would say not a spacey Slayer because he's also excellent versus Sheik, but definitely has his stripes when it comes to the Fox matchup. So I'm really excited to see how this goes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you happen to know if they played before?
I don't recall them playing before, but it honestly is it could have happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The earpiece has told us
this is the first time.
Not played before, so this is the first time. We'll see how this goes.
Chat, you're in for a treat. Let's do this. So,
I don't know.
Just, warming up.
Did you beat someone
bit.
good?
Calvar moving his shield around.
I haven't been paying attention too much.
Okay, Calvar gives the thumbs up. I think we're gonna get started here.
Okay. Yeah, I love that beam. The bomb on.
Ooh, yeah. I didn't even notice that the bomb was there.
Let's go.
That's awesome. Oh, shout out production.
Yeah. We got production in the house. We got the vendors in the house. We got the players in the house.
Oh yeah, you already know that for Supernova, we come prepared. We come prepared, folks.
All right, let's go. Game 1.
Yeah, on Battlefield, which is I think this makes sense, but it's also a little bit interesting because I feel like Mars more recently, given the fact that FD has kind of been like more of a starter stage.
Yeah.
They've been liking this match or this stage a lot in this rule set. So it's some confidence from Seek, just kind of being like, I know you guys like this, but I'm chilling. I still don't want to go to, I still rather go here than FOD or whatever.
Right. I do feel like, the Space Animals have like a little bit of nerf recovery here, but like up throwing Marth and Jin like an up air can lead to another up air, can lead another up air with the way the platforms are set up. Yes, dependent, but like Fox's punch scheme here is pretty solid, so I think it's quite even.
Yeah, I think that it is definitely a good stage overall. They definitely both have their own unique advantages.
Ooh, slide off.
Already seeing not only the slide off, but the instant fastball, but not only that, but Calvar was immediately ready for it and just puts up his shield.
Not even phased, still continuing the combo.
Yeah, and that's 2026 melee. The combos that used to be like a surefire thing that you would always get them are now a surefire thing that you are ready to get counter hit out of them, which is crazy.
That's me. That's what I'm struggling with as a boomer melee player. Shouts to Calvar, keeping it competitive.
Oh yeah.
All right, I mean, it's like the key thing right now, with the way that this match is going. Like, Calvar's getting way more mileage in every single opening.
Yeah.
And already now, like, it's like he's starting to struggle taking this stock off. You need to get rid of this. Okay,
Oh,
nice. I was scared there. It kind of seemed like Howard's about to land on stage.
Yeah, that is one thing, you know, I am so bad at that. When Marth is up being onto stage, I'm always like, oh, he's on stage, and I get up and then he just grabs ledge. And I'm like, how did I miss it again? I've been playing this game for 10 years.
Yeah. I think Zeki's a little too, like, aggressive, like run up forward smash on a Marth that's low percent.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's definitely really risky. I think that if you have to strike a certain amount of balance in this matchup, because on the one hand, like, you don't want to just like corner yourself dash dancing because Marth has such good overshoot options, but on the other hand, you don't want to just keep running up because Marth has such good, you know, dash dance options. So you really got to play this mid range really well.
It's definitely a weird ebb and flow.
Yeah.
But you need to get Marth like feeling scared.
Absolutely, and I think that a really important way to do that is to be confident in your ground movement. Something that a lot of Foxes kind of fall into this trap of is that, like, thinking that Marth is always going to beat you on the ground. At the end of the day, he has a really good dash, but you are the faster character with the faster moves. If you put yourself in the air, you're putting yourself at such a disadvantage because think about all Marth's moves: fair, up air, up, forward smash. Like, every single move he has hits above him, and you're just going to get caught up in a juggle and take a bunch of percent like Seek just did. Yeah, and Calvar going for a little bit of a pivot tipper there off the up throw, around 60 to like 80%. You can usually get that on any given DI, but if they do slight DI, then it's definitely a lot harder to get. But if you're Seek, you just got to know that that's going to happen. And that
you can't do it at 80 without a pivot.
I mean, I think he caught Calvar right at the end of invincibility there. That's very, I mean, it's good to have that confidence. It's scary.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix-up because a lot of people will wait until your invincibility is about to be out and then try to hit you, but you can counter that by like waiting until your own invincibility is out and then being ready for them. So, but obviously you could keep going with the layer after layer. It's like, oh well, I know they're going to do this, so I'll do this. But so it's a really weird like kind of situation that the invincibility gets you into.
Right. You know, earlier when we were talking about like 2026 Marth adapting, being, you know, a completely new different beast, I feel like the Dreamland counter pick is no longer like
it really doesn't feel as crazy.
Yes, he still gets 0 to death.
Yeah, back in the day, before they were tech chasing, before they were doing the no impact lands, this stage was awesome. You get up thrown into nothing, and that was that. Nowadays, it's looking very, very different.
Yeah.
And, tech chasing is not necessarily something I like know Calvar for, but he is already showing that his punish game is not going to be, you know, it's going to be relentless on any stage you bring him to.
Even though like Calvar got the kill there, like, or that Zeki got the kill there, like he took 96% because he recovered high, and now we live in this world where Marth knows the follow-ups.
Yeah.
Regardless of where you land on Dreamland, it is scary.
Absolutely, and you know, if I was Seek right now, I'd definitely be scared because if you go down 0-2 against Marth, I think we all know what kind of situation that puts you in.
Yeah, Calvar, this is not.
Calvar plays a lot like me.
Oh my god, and the down air hits the sour spot, but he just keeps it going until 136. Seek is in a terrible spot right
up
now.
Air, okay. Oh, I like that up B. To catch Fox when he's not DIing and just ends up off stage.
If you're at 38%, it's fine. Even if they somehow get down and punish you, you're really not hurting about it at all.
Yeah, this is looking rough. I feel like Zeki has been on the ground for maybe 20% of this match.
Yeah.
Just being in the air.
That is just not where you want to be against Marth. As pretty much any character, being above Marth is just, it's just bad overall.
Yeah.
Even as Puff, where you can fly, you still want to be on the ground. Like, it does not matter who you are, Marth will humble you if you're above him.
All right, we're focused, we're thinking of the, okay, we're going back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this. I know some Foxes prefer Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah,
but it's also a good Marth stage.
Yeah, on the neutral side of things, it's a good Marth stage, and then you kind of are taking a gamble because you're really betting on like fire or rock.
Yeah.
And you know, grass is still good for you, water's still good for you, but it's not as good for you well enough to like make up for the neutral part of the stage being really good for you. And then you can also go
Yoshi, I don't know.
Yoshi's you have to play in a very specific way, and I don't.
To be tight too.
Yeah, and you have to be on your margin, so you have to be confident in it. And I think that a lot of times Dreamland can just be a safer kind of pick.
It's safe, but like when you're getting taken around the whole tour of Dreamland.
Yeah. I mean, Calvar's just not going to let you feel safe no matter what stage you're on.
Ooh, I do like this though. So I know earlier Zeki was going like full hop up airs that were super early. I mean, well, it's stuck there, but 50% off a grab, that's very, very solid.
Yeah.
We need more of this. We need more of this.
I already watched
No,
it.
don't jump.
I think that Seek also could definitely like be benefited just from like, I don't know, whenever he gets hit in neutral, it feels like he's always trying to get that next hit, like counter hit over and over, and Calvar is just ready for it. We saw that at the beginning of this stock, you know, hits the fair, Seek tries to go in, and he just immediately fairs again. He already knows that he's going to come in, so it's like, you gotta, even if you're in the corner and you feel like you have to keep pushing, I feel like you have to use your dash dance, you have to use your speed to create that mix-up, to make Marth actually respect your timing.
Right, and like Calvar's doing that with his movement too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reason why Zeki is even like jumping.
Exactly, and by the time that you're just jumping around, full hopping around, you're limiting your own movement so hard, and Marth has such fluidity in his movement that it's going to be really hard.
I like this though. I like this ground movement.
Yeah, the running shine there was beautiful.
Keep Calvar guessing, because you want Marth to swing first.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Your like counter hit potential as Fox is insane.
Yeah, something that Cody has talked about in this matchup is that it's not necessarily that you want to like run right up to Marth and just hit him immediately. It's that you want to get into his space so that he can't react to you anymore, and then you play a mix-up of whether you dash back, whether you wave dash down, whether you do an aerial. It's not just run in, run in, run in. It's run close enough that he can't react, and then he feels pressured to have to swing first, and then you can hit him for it.
Right. That is beautifully said. I do think that Fox should be fire stalling against Marth, because Marth can take his time so much when recovering, and you need that invincibility. And
gambling to think like, oh, I can just grab ledge at the right time. It's a gamble you don't need to take.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got last stock here. Seek trying to show some signs of life, trying to get, you know, these punishes, trying to get these whiff punishes in here.
Right here, yeah.
I like that, but Calvar immediately ready for that CC and just down airs through it. I feel like every time Seek makes an adaptation, Calvar is like, oh, I've seen this before, and just, you know, immediately adapts back, and that's going to be a 3-0.
Yeah, but that was respectable, and that's something a lot of people need to like catch on to. Like Marth swinging with the fair, right? Yep. And then falling down there, seeing the crouch cancel, like. I've seen this situation so many times where like a Fox feels so comfortable continuing to hold down. Like, dude, you play against Falco all the time. Marth can do the same thing. You can't crouch cancel down there.
Yeah.
Just get out of there.
It's not only do the Foxes have to get out of there, but I think that it's really important for the Marths to recognize that they have this spike that can break through the CC. Yeah, I've seen sometimes where it happens both ways, where sometimes the Foxes feel very comfortable and just get punished for it, but other times that they kind of get rewarded for it because the Marth will do like rising fair into falling fair, and then you just CC, and then hit them. So, you know, I think we as a community can move past this situation. We can do the right thing, everybody.
Do the right thing every single time. Yeah. I mean, I would have felt for that too. Like, I never am ready for that mix-up, but
it's tough.
That was pretty clean. I mean, most of the kills were star KOs. Up smashes, up airs. I felt like if we had more of the classic, you know, fire assault, get your invincibility back.
Yeah.
Being ready for Marth, you know, buying this time, recovering, and getting like, you know, invincible back airs or invincible shines, easier shines.
Yeah.
I think that match would have been in Zeki's favor.
Yeah, and there's the Marth versus Fox edgeguard game on both sides has gotten so complicated to the point that there's multiple routes that you can go with it, right? Where you can do those Firefox stalls, try to get that old school kind of thing going, or if you're not feeling too comfortable with it, something that Seek maybe could have done is a lot of people like to do like fake Marth killer. I think Cody was like the big like progenitor of this, where it's kind of the same concept that I was talking about earlier, where you Marth killer and then you force them to respond to it to some degree. But then sometimes you're not. Sometimes you hold it as part of the mix-up, but then sometimes you're not even trying to hold it. You're like, okay, I'm gonna put up the Marth killer so that they have to jump and do something, and then I go out for the shine, or then I just short hop back to ledge, or I go back and back air, or I whatever it is. There's so many different things you can do, but giving them that reaction point, forcing them to actually respond to you is such a powerful thing, because if Marth can just do whatever he wants, stall as many times as he wants, go up B whenever he wants, then you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Right. I always tell people, like, you want Marth to like force, you want to force a double jump. I feel like Marths have gotten so good at keeping their double jump when they're 4B stalling, and like,
that pew-pew.
Threatening them with like extra invincibility or just having that Marth here set up. Either you force them to go early or force them to recover super late. Like that's like the game plan.
Yeah, you need to make sure that they don't just feel comfortable, you know, just doing whatever they want. That's the big thing. Like, and that goes for a lot of situations in Melee where it's like, if you give your opponent the power to choose their terms every single time, then you're playing their game. And that's going to be really hard to win. You're going to have to play that much better than them every single time. So it's really important to give someone something to chew on, something that scares them, something that will make them respond, and then punish them for that, capitalize on it. Because, you know, if you're just going to lay back and take it, then it's not going to be good.
Yeah. Well, I do like how they switched it up, you know, more ground play, no more full hops.
Yeah, I think that was going like...
Verity unable to get that recovery. Down smash is going to end up costing Fox this entire stock, maybe. The crouch cancel on it. Oh, great! ASDI up was able to get all the way up from those jab resets, or SDI up, rather, in order to prevent that jab reset on the tech chase.
I might go to sleep soon.
Verity able to get Fox off stage and complete the stock.
The jab resets are interesting. It feels like it might not work on a player like Aklo. Maybe going for the crouch tech chase instead would be better. I think a little more optimal because the Aklo's been doing well at getting out of the jabs when he misses the tech.
It is to that point we're talking about how Sheik has suffered from those defensive options. That's a big one right there.
The side B short end third.
I've been streaming for 20 hours. I've been awake for more than 20.
Right there on the edge, and Aklo trying to absolutely open up Verity right now. Wasn't quite able to complete an edge guard there. Verity instead getting Fox off stage. That was a great needle, but unfortunately got Fox back on stage, but this punish is not over yet.
Yeah, I like that Verity went for the crouch tech chase that time. And was able to get a little more percent, though not the full stock.
Oh, a beautiful needle. That was so choice.
Yeah, that was great. I like the idea from Aklo to go for the instant air dodge because she couldn't cover that, but Fox not quite close enough to make that one work. Let's see the edge guard from Aklo here. Oh, messes up grabbing ledge. Probably won't matter with this big of a lead. Aklo really wanted to roll there from Verity.
Yeah, and was finally able to find an opening with the jab into the short hop back here and close that out. That was interesting. It's kind of hard to set up a jab like that where you are dashing and get such a quick stop into the jab like that in order to set up that back air. That was pretty cheeky. That was nice.
Look, it's an opener for the third time off of the side being and edge canceling off the rip.
Afterwards.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
what happened there?
So he was trying to get the ledge dash preemptively because he thought that he had a read on Anakin's drift so that he could get a charge on the up smash and guarantee a kill. But Anakin just drifted back and went for that mix-up, and so Josh kind of got caught with his pants down.
I mean, that's one of the wonderful things about Melee. Like, edge guarding in itself is a different game.
Yeah, yeah. It's its own brand of mix-ups. It's its own little branch of the gameplay.
Oh, I see. Josh was going for the no DI shine.
Yeah. Instead of going for the platform tech chase, which might have you taking a ton of percent, he would rather go for more of an execution test kind of thing. Ooh, an amazing read on that spot dodge. Just empty landing, or empty jumping, and again giving Joshman something to react to, and then punishing him for it.
The grind game that we were talking about last set, we're seeing it now.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, how you want to be near Marth, not in punish range, but force him to like act first.
Yep. Yeah, Joshman is amazing at that across different matchups.
Yeah. Oh, that dash attack would have been fire.
Ooh, and that side B, it's kind of like the day one, but the better you get, the more annoying it is. You're always expecting it to be going to ledge and trying to cover that, and then they just end up hitting you, and it's like, man, like, how was I not ready for that?
This is Mark Rice percent. This would be a hard stock to take off.
Yeah, this is that Cody Shaw percent. It's very hard to get combos going here.
You still have to get Fox off the stage.
Yeah, and Josh, like, that was a really, I cannot stress enough, if you guys just tuned into the stream, that was a really competitive game until Josh was able to just run away with that high percent. And
steamrolled.
It's very important in this matchup to, you know, make sure that you know when Marth's follow stop working and then change your gameplay accordingly.
I think it's one of the hardest things with Marth in general. Like, when, like,
that was good.
Have, you know, Sheik, whatever.
That was a good opening.
Like a high percent Fox that is like running circles around you is one of the scariest things.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Because he's just so fast.
Yeah.
Normally you rely on these kind of combo setups and these edge guard setups, but a lot of them just stop working, and you have to play a completely different style against him at the high percent.
Wait, Anakin's pretty good.
See, finish your food here.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is, but he's doing good stuff.
You're happy again. It's empty.
I've never heard of him, but he played that stock really well.
Oh, see that? So that's what Josh Man's going for in the game 1.
Yeah, right there you have to do a pivot grab, otherwise you will just get shined. Because I don't think it's quite true, but the only thing you can do to get out is shine, and so if you pivot grab around the spacing, you can just get the grab anyway.
I do know like some Mars prefer to tech chase because of that, but
yeah, Craig from our region will just tech chase for the beginning of it because he's really good at it. But Anakin not as much of a tech chaser, really more about those up throw combos.
Okay, to see if the Mars Rightus comes through. I mean, 90% is still
not that bad.
Yeah.
You can get like up air into forward smash here. Oh, and great
DI.
there.
Need to have that. Oh, caught Josh slipping.
Ooh,
I don't care about any of that Garfield.
Forward smash going to be a little bit too slow. If you went for another down throw, I think that would have clipped, but got the kill anyway, so no harm, no foul.
Wait. Okay.
Wow.
I was
no jump.
Okay. Yeah, I was surprised Josh grabbed the ledge that early, but you know, does rinse and repeat. It's a raw grab.
And again with the shines, you know, Anakin really got to start doing these pivots or go for the tech chase, one of the two, because Joshman has been ready for those.
Yeah. Oh, gets a full. Maybe that's the CTI setup. Refresh, yeah. More percentage here. Not dead.
Yeah.
Shorts!
That is the tough part about this stage.
Yeah.
Marth is that Fox has such strong upward moves, like the upper is such a strong sharking tool, that the only really way that you can like contend with it when they're right below you is down air. But if they bait you to down air and then just run away, it's so laggy. So it's so scary to do it in the first place.
Like, we were just talking about how Dreamland is no longer like the free anti-Mars stage. We're getting to a point where FD isn't the free anti-Fox stage.
Yeah. Over time, I think all of these kind of like quote-unquote brutal counter picks are kind of evening out, at least in these more close matchups.
You have the chain grab, but like you can't land against Fox.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Josh is also showing something that we were talking about in the last set really well, is that the edge guards have been so brutal. Every time that anything goes off stage, it's like so scary because that can happen, and then you're just dead at 18%. And again, that's kind of a flipping of the script historically, because you know this was always like, oh, you know, Fox goes crazy, but then Martha just gimps you or whatever.
Yeah.
Fox can gimp you so well.
Probably the best at gimping Martha.
Yeah, might be the best at gimping everybody. Low-key. Fox the only character I've seen gimp up. Like, how does that even happen?
Yeah.
Gimping Peach with Shine, like, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff.
Okay, you have to get rid of stock. Oh no.
That was a good idea. He had a really good idea. He just messed up his execution.
Because Fox didn't have a double jump.
Yeah, I guess just didn't want to just go for a back air and put himself in kind of a weird spot. Just wanted to end it outright. Anakin is the kind of player where if there's like an optimal thing to do, he wants to do it every single time.
Respect.
So, yeah, I think that was kind of the thought process there.
Okay, Marthritis. See, the thing is, I've noticed every time we see Marthritis, the Marth likes to go for Nair because it's your best move to get Fox off stage.
Yeah.
And it's kind of telegraphed for the Fox. Like, all right, he's just going to Nair.
And Johnson hit like a great read on that where he just went for a full hop Nair. Normally a really risky option, but knows that that is going to work out so well against the Marth hitbox with the Nair that he's willing to just go for it at those high percents.
It's actually crazy how much Marth has to look out for against like a Fox who knows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every single swing matters. See?
Yeah, you go for Rising Fair, one of the safest Rising aerials in the entire game, and it was retreating too, and Fox still able to get there.
But if it was a Nair,
no, that was good.
Exactly, and Joshman has just been playing that mix-up so wonderfully.
Yeah. Joshman has seen things. He's been through battles.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
86%. I saw Joshman try to do a jab up smash.
Oh, and here we go with the tech chase. Okay, knowing that the shines are coming out, tries to just go for the other route.
Okay. Oh,
tries to grab there. Yeah, but gets the tournament winner.
Very, very patient. Yeah, just get out of there. I like that.
Honestly, running through your opponent, something that you can't do in a lot of other fighting games, and I think that people are scared to do it, but honestly,
no, wait a minute. I don't think that was good. No, actually, he could have just down tilted.
There you go.
It might have been a down tilt, but by mistake.
Well, try to run through again. It's not gonna work twice. It's not gonna work twice.
Not against a player of Josh Man's caliber. Oh, the air dodge is perfect there. Barely able to make it back across that.
The double grab, the Music King.
And this is a huge chance for Anakin. You have the chain grab follow.
Oh, no.
Oh, but he's still going.
Okay.
Oh, ends it early, tries to get the DI mix up, but Josh is ready. Oh, but he...
Oh, no!
Like I said, if there's something that's optimal to go for, it doesn't matter how risky it is. If it's up to Anakin's execution, he will test himself every single time, and I respect that.
I respect that.
Even though it didn't work out, I respect that.
Need the Music King.
There's like a million other things you could have done, but no, I would have gone for the counter.
That's the one that would just end the game right then, right there. So I respect trying to get your confidence up, trying to get the momentum up. It's just really unfortunate it didn't work out this time.
So, I mean, it's a mixture because that combo that ended the forward smash, I feel like that was a safe option.
Yeah.
And then went for like the crazy option.
Yeah. Well, because one was a mix-up, and Anakin is willing to play those mix-ups rather than just try to extend. But the other one was a quote-unquote solved situation as long as you execute right. And Anakin does not back away from those, even when maybe he should sometimes.
No, he had good ideas.
That would have been the match.
I think there's a few areas where he had some good ideas.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Josh Man, amazing player, amazing showing, but Anakin kept it very competitive.
Very competitive. And I love how that last stock, you're at what, 103%? It all started with the Music King. I'm gonna grab and then grab again. Oh, I hate seeing that in 2026, but you know, it's a thing, you know.
It's one of those things, again, playing off of your opponent's expectations. They see you grab and they're like, I've got to whip on it. You know, and then you just go for it again.
Double grab in the corner where you're at up smash percentage. Anakin has no fear.
No fear.
No fear at all.
But yeah, we're going to see Calvar once again
More
here.
Marths. And Ultra.
If you guys like Marth, this is the block for you.
Yeah.
Oh, and versus the Ultra, did you say?
Yeah, this is gonna be an insane. Oh, we're getting blessed today.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Ultra. If you guys have watched Cashbox, you already know.
Yeah.
You already know. I don't need to tell you. But for all of those that don't, Ultra is a beast. Amazing player. Amazing player. Just got ranked top 30, and well deserved as well. You guys, I'm sure you guys all know Dialem. Last time I saw Dialem and Ultra play, respectfully to Dialem, no hate. That matchup's hard. Ultra went crazy.
Yeah.
Like so good at that matchup. Has done extremely well versus Casey as well in region. And it's just such a sick player. It has amazing reaction times. Really good tech chaser as Fox, which is something that's really important.
You need that these days.
Just in general, super solid, super consistent, and I'm really excited to see how he does versus Calvar.
Yeah. Ultra, I feel like, has the ground game down like really well, and I feel like we're gonna see what was missing in the last Calvar set.
Yeah, I could definitely see it because Ultra, you know, I know him to be an extremely fast player, so I would love to see that kind of ground game coming out in clutch. And you know, Calvar was doing a lot of more like read-based neutral, where he's like, I'm gonna hit you, and then guess, or not guess, but educated guess what you're gonna do next. Like with T goes a lot of running back in. Ultra is fast enough that I think that that's going to be hard. Calvar is going to have to get the reads right a lot because I don't think not only is Ultra not going to relent in neutral, but his punish is also spectacular. So we'll see how this goes. Of course, don't count Calvar out by any.
Yeah, you cannot. We just saw Calvar make a combo video.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think that these are also two kind of unique styles comparatively, because Calvar, not necessarily like going for all like the crazy pass options, you know, super fast or anything, but just super solid in terms of his fundamental mix-ups and his read game. Whereas Ultra is definitely like that new gen Fox kind of deal, where he is going to go for crazy stuff every
press buttons on your face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I love to see it. I love to see like the optimized punish game on a character weight like Marth, because for a long time people struggled, especially when Marth started getting good at the you know, counter like slide off stuff, the SDI, like there's levels to this, okay? That you can't count the Foxes out.
Yeah,
always find a way.
And that's true of Fox in almost every area. Every single weakness that we have thought to Fox to have has been not nullified, but has been improved over time.
Except Luigi. Except Luigi. The Foxes are lost against the Luigis. But we'll see. Maybe we have to give them more time.
Rapham's the GOAT. That's why. Rapham's that next level, next step forward. But
right, we got Battlefield again.
Oh, and we went from the blob tag to the chum tag. I like this. Telling a story. Ooh, and the nair was perfect there because the shine wasn't going to lead into a good spot. And you know that Calvar's going to DI in for his life. So you go for the nair. It leads into the shine. Just really smart play there.
Wow. I think one of the things that really put Fox in momentum in this type of match is quick stocks.
Yeah.
The marks will be like, wait, that's supposed to be me.
Exactly, and it's so frustrating for that exact reason where you're looking for those early games and then they gimp you and you're like, that's my job. You have the fast neutral, you have the higher speed. I'm supposed to be the one that can kill you really easily.
Exactly. Now I'm already loving his punch scheme. You said it yourself. Wait, what happened there?
That was crazy.
And it didn't even phase Ultra. Ultra's like, okay, I didn't get that combo.
Yeah, whatever. You know, you got in the air for my shine and it didn't work. That's fine. I'll just get another one.
You're seeing that downer again against some crouch cancel.
Yeah, and I love that. Ultra goes for the shine, wave lands through after the shine, and then Calvar goes for the dare shield. Ultra already ready for it in game one, shields it, and immediately goes for the punish. And gets the edge guard again. I mean, this is brutal.
This is insane.
Thanks for the sub.
This is like the textbook of how to edge guard Marth in 2026. How to get Marth scared, because this is what's missing from Calvar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, Calvar was recovering very, very comfortably in the last set that we saw.
Yeah.
Gotta scare Marth.
Absolutely. And scared, I think Calvar is. Those rolls are coming out, and you know, Ultra is capitalizing off of those. Full hops are coming out, even dancing blades are coming out. A lot of panic on Calvar right now.
No, if you see Dancing Blade, you know that Marth's like, I need to cover everything. And it's a move that keeps you, like, your momentum is stationary. So.
Yeah, it feels better because if you miss it the first time, you can just go for another one, right? So it is the ultimate, like, I don't know when you're going to come in. I'm just going to throw out a bunch of things in a row.
I don't want to leave the ground. I want to jump. These rolls from Ultra are amazing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as almost every character kind of are in a perfect spot when they're at that tipper range, so just roll through and get a great punish.
Yeah.
You know, I know Crimson Blur used to talk about getting rolled through up tilted from Kirby. I love rolling through and resting, and Ultra loves rolling through and shining.
I love rolling through into I'm DK and I still have to like lose neutral. Jumug's an amazing roller though, so.
Yeah.
Rolling is good. Wait.
This is real. This actually, he brought this out versus Mewtwo King when Mewtwo King went Marth on FD versus him, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, shout out to Mewtwo King if you're in the chat. Ultra went beast mode in that game. It was crazy.
Going beast mode right now.
Yeah, it's real. Like I don't know where this came from, where the doc came from, but it's good.
Oh my god!
Mewtwo King earlier on in that tournament beat Sabaz, and then Ultra won 2 games in a row versus the Sheik and the Marth on this stage with Doc. Like, it's genuinely just a good secondary. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it's here, but I mean, it's here and it's great.
As an old school player, I knew Doc was always good on FD, but it's smart. We're talking about here.
I mean, Marth outranges every single one of Doc's.
Sword is bigger than Mario. Both the Marios.
Yeah.
3 of the Marios.
It's funny because Marth has some matches where you outrange all of their moves with all of your moves. There's not a single Marth move that gets outranged by a single Doc move, except for Pill if you count that.
Yeah. So I was like really paying attention to how Ultra's getting these openings. Like, it's kind of similar to the Fox where you want to be in that range where Marth isn't in you.
Yeah.
I guess Doc is fast enough to like kind of whiff punish.
Yeah, the difference is that you have to do a lot, like you said, a lot more of those whiff punishes, a lot more of those reads in neutral, because Doc doesn't really have, his one weakness is that he can't really approach. All of his moves are weak to just shield or CC. They're all punishable from those 2 positions. So
Doc loves the way dash back, not way dash forward.
Oh yeah, and that's why Pill is so important for his kit, because that's a way for him to force his opponent to come in. And so as long as Ultra can have that lead, you can still play that game relatively safely. Whereas Calvar is going to need to try and really make his approaches tempered because he really doesn't want to overextend.
Right. I am noticing now, like the first 2 stocks, Calvar was rolling a lot.
Yeah.
That is juicy for mid tiers. We love being rolled.
Oh yeah.
That means a free grab. If we're in your head, that's a free grab.
And being in your head, that's like the first thing you gotta learn as a mid tier.
What?
Oh
that
my
was
God.
sick.
Down and going for it again. Maybe a little bit greedy on that second
Seeing
one.
Marth get dash attacked when he's like, you know, has one of the best attack types is really funny. But yeah, the punish scheme is weird with Marth. Like, yeah, your sword is huge, but sometimes like you just throw and then reset neutral. Throw and then reset neutral.
It's a lot more of that like juggle, that like outranging. You almost have to play this like it's Peach, like it's Puffs, you know, like Luigi. It's really not the same. It's a different kind of pace from the Fox, which I think is another thing that makes this counter pick strong.
This is...
Oh, no jump. Oh, but he gets out? Wow.
Yo, Ultra is playing like a gangster. I love this. This is the raw forward air and neutral. Okay.
And like I said, folks, this is real. Don't think of this as a meme pick. You can see how, you know, how experienced he is with this pick.
Yeah, the Mario brothers are eating good this weekend.
Oh my God. Yeah, Sebas, Rapam, and now Ultra too?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Hill into Fair is like, it might happen. Oh, forward tilt, I forgot. Forward tilt's like, has surprisingly good range.
Yeah, Doc's tilts are actually both really, well, okay. His forward tilt's really good, his up tilt's really good, down tilt, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that one, but the other two really, really good. And I'm interested to see how much this phases Calvar. Are you going to go back because you're like, this is still my strong counter pick, this is honestly still a strong counter pick even against Doc? Or are you like, I'm not trying to play against the Doc, I'm not trying to get put on Twitter.
It was closer though.
It was closer, it was closer. Or maybe does Calvar have a counter pick of his own? Okay, no, we're just going to Pod. Just wants to play against the Fox.
Right. And I do like this counter pick because the speed that Ultra's moving at, like, it's a good stage to slow down your opponent. You know,
yeah, really make them think twice before they short hop, right?
But like right now, this height, you know, Fox is tiny. He's able to nair in the corner anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, the kind of double-edged sword about that in this matchup is that it kind of has that Yoshi's quality where you're so close that the dash dance game is going to be harder. But, I mean, honestly, Calvar's not really been utilizing the dash dance as his main modus operandi. He's mostly been using it just kind of as like a quick reset so that he can be in a better position to swing again.
Yeah, in conjunction with rolls, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have that. Maybe now?
Yeah, okay. If at first you don't succeed, folks.
I mean, there is a Fox trapped on the platform. Yeah, you're gonna have like 2 more opportunities for sure.
No reason to give that up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, we have a high ceiling here. People forget. This is a very high ceiling.
Yeah, it's actually interesting because it is a high ceiling, but it's actually only a tiny bit higher than Battlefield. But because of the platforms being so lower in the camera, it actually looks like it's more like Dreamland. But I think people don't realize how big Battlefield and top platform are. Because a lot of times on Battlefield, you're getting hit from that top platform and you die way earlier.
Right.
So it's actually kind of interesting. If you guys ever have the chance, like looking at one of those visualizer images of the blast zones and the stages, it's actually really cool.
Yeah. Yo, Calvar's getting a lot of mileage in forward smashes.
Yeah, Ultra is underrated.
Platforms are awkward.
Ultra's better than his seed.
Where you know Fox can't jump, or at least not short hop.
Yeah.
Just forward smash the entire platform.
Oh yeah. Fox. And I mean, if you're trying to go for that game plan, this is the stage to do it.
But there are these situations where, again.
Wow, huge overshoot, and you caught Ultra.
Oh no!
Wow, Calvar caught Ultra dashing back there, so got the perfect DI, but barely missed that back air. And you know, if you give Ultra an inch, he's liable to take a mile. So this is kind of scary for Calvar.
Yeah, and Calvar went for the safe edge guard too. Like he did.
Barely single hit.
Maybe could have refreshed. Okay, you gotta get rid of this stock.
I get it. I totally get it. But, you know, I do think that going out there is scary, but also worth it.
That was wait, what?
That was an insane backhand, and again, Ultra is not phased.
Well, Ultra beat me, and then he beat Hungrybox, and then he beat Dylem.
Gets a new one going. It's so impressive.
That is a really awkward combo, I'm not gonna lie.
Marth loses to like half the cast, chat. Marth goes even with like 10 characters.
It is kind of weird because you...
and by even, I mean it's actually even, except Marth doesn't practice his matchups. So in practice it's actually worse than that, because you're not labbing the situations as much as they're labbing the situations on you.
And actually, Ultra had some really interesting DI if that was Tipper, but Calvar just didn't get the Tipper, so was able to get saved from that.
Calvar's kind of cornering himself here.
Yeah, and that's the double-edged sword of this stage. And just grabs ledge at the right time, gets the kill, gets the dub. Great stuff from Ultra.
Yeah, it sucks like when both platforms are like weird, you can't like waveland anywhere. Like Calvar just rolls back. All right, Ultra's here. Rolls this way. Ultra's here. Like you can't drive through this platform.
And I think that over time throughout that game, Ultra kind of realized that he needed to use more and more of that ground game because of those platforms getting in the way, and it just ended up really coming out gangbusters for him. And that was a great set. I had a lot of fun, and if you guys didn't know, now you know. Ultra is the real deal. It's just that he didn't get to travel out of Colorado for a long time, but you know, I'm really good friends with Casey, so I've watched a lot of their locals, and Ultra has been the real deal for a while now. Didn't get the greatest result at Genesis, but you know, your first outer region major is never going to be the full showing of your talent. I think so. I think so. At least, I don't think that Ultra, as far as I'm aware, maybe under a different tag or something, has gone to too many, at least since like the level up. But I also happen to know, again, because I'm friends with Casey, that Ultra, he had a lot of weird circumstances at Genesis, ended up getting like no sleep, had to sleep on like a hotel floor or something like that. So that was unfortunate, but he's back, and he's the real deal. Don't forget it.
He has an amazing doc.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, the mid-tiers are back.
Yeah, I would really be interested to ask him like, why is that a thing? Where did that come from? Do you just like Doc and you're looking for a reason to play him? Or is it more like, no, I actually think Doc's amazing? Or maybe inspired by some of the mid-tier resurgences recently? I don't know.
Because we were just talking about how like Foxes are now like evolving the FD meta, right? Against Fox.
And that's a different method that you can use to evolve the FD meta. Going Dr. Mario.
Yeah, that's awesome. We love the Mario Brothers here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I feel bad though, because Mario is kind of getting left out of the party. Luigi, of course, top 10 player. Dr. Mario coming back.
Dr. Mario is
Sebaz.
Mario.
That's true. That's true.
That's how we just have to accept the fact that Roy is Mars. Mario is Dr. Mario.
But Roy even had his time with Don't Test Me. I know Sebaz played a little bit of Mario, but let's be honest.
I played that Roy. Oh my gosh, that is so cheesy. But yeah, no, I can see what you mean. But like,
I played against Don't Test Me, and I was just playing against Zane's Dash Dance.
That's all he does.
That was like the whole
thing. That's all he does. I'm like, you're just a better player than me. This is not real Roy. Shout out to Stephon. People know real Roys.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Neo.
Neo. That's my generation. That's my generation. But he quit Melee so early for Brawl. But no, shout out to Neo, the first one, the Red Roy.
We lost many real ones to the Brawl era.
Oh yeah, Neo's from this region. Of course you know Neo.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But the mid-tiers are here. Probably not for the rest of our... Yeah, we have Sek. Am I saying it correctly?
Seek.
Seek.
Like seeking an opportunity.
Oh, that's cool. Wait. S-E-E-K?
Well, no, it's just pronounced like that.
Oh, Seek. Okay.
I was just using that as like a pronunciation.
You're right.
But yeah, this is an in-region matchup. Seek versus Anakin.
They definitely played before.
I am certain that they have played before. Because these are both... Seek, I believe, is... maybe barely in Virginia, but more so associated with DC, whereas Anakin is kind of Northern Virginia. So definitely going to be a great set. I don't know if I recall how their sets have gone, because honestly, I'm more of a mail-in kind of girl.
Got you.
Okay, here we go. Last 5 sets versus Anakin. 0-2. Somehow they went 0-0, and then and then went 0-2 again. Oh, I see.
Okay.
These aren't individual sets. These are different time periods. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So, Seek was able to get a couple. He was able to get like the last one. Was able to get one before that, but no. I guess July until now he's 0-2, but then the last one before that I guess was the cave. But still, basically, Anakin favored overall. Seek gotten a couple.
Because like when I saw Seek first, it was Calvar, right?
Yeah.
Like I saw moments where like, okay, Seek knows his matchup.
Yeah.
He's just to find his footage. So, okay.
And here we go, the same thing
reversed. Definitely gonna be a set.
Yeah, I think that Anakin's definitely favored here in terms of the local play, but something that I'm sure that everyone kind of knows about Melee is that At the local, that's one thing.
Yeah.
At the major, that's different.
Yeah,
that's genuinely different.
Even if you're playing someone from your region, when you're on stage, there's a different feel.
Yeah, and if you start to lose, there's so many mental aspects in Melee, and you know, I feel like expectations can play so much into your mentality in the game. And so if you're coming into it and you're like, oh, this is a free round, I always free this guy up for the locals, whatever. Yeah. And then you start to lose, you're like, why is this happening now? Why, you know, and that's going to really hurt you. So we'll see if that, you know, is kind of more of the story, or if Anakin just cleans it up like he normally does in MDVA.
Well, we're seeing it right now. Like, Zeke at the start of the set was going for a crash cancel and then run up. But Anakin was ready every single time, and Zeke was just getting hit.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't lie, like, even when I saw these two walk up to each other, I knew that it was like, even without remembering how exactly it went in region, I do think that just player by player, this is going to be tough, because again, Anakin is so good at this matchup. And I mean, he was keeping it close with Josh, man, so he's going to have to play very, very well.
We need to see more of those punches like we just saw to get that stock off. Okay, now he's starting to realize, like, I can't just run up and crouch cancel. I need to be way more cautious running in, especially out of the corner. Speaking of out of the corner.
Yeah, and there's two different situations where if you're in the corner, you need the DI in. It doesn't matter how annoying it is to get hit by up tilt over and over. You have the DI in, because otherwise you're just going to get down aired. If you get up thrown in the corner, can't DI out, or can't DI off stage. If you get up tilted, same thing.
I feel like Zeke is realizing certain moments where you can get Marth, but it's like a little too hesitant. There's a shine stall. There's a shine stall. I'm telling you, shine stall.
And Seek's, you know, learning as he's going here, because he's had, you know, he had the set versus Kelvar, was able to reflect on that, is now coming into the set versus Anakin, already kind of patching up some of the holes that he had in that last set. Already doing a little bit more of this dash dance, a little bit more of this, you know, wait and bait, and a little bit more of the edge guards as well, but Anakin's still just as hot as he's been playing.
You know what's awesome? Anakin's landing those down airs now.
Yeah. And, you know, again, you know, something to reflect on, something to, you know, do better in the next set. Anakin had that as well.
Yeah, they're both warm.
Yeah, in this same matchup. That's awesome, again, actually.
Another up, Zeke is a ultimate, like, star KO Fox. Like, only kills off the top.
Yeah, he's killing with up.
Okay, should be in the back air. Play safe, down the corner, nice drill.
Ooh, trying to go for that shine spike there, but couldn't quite get off stage far enough to get it going.
Wait!
Oh my god.
Scary.
Yeah, luckily Anakin playing a character that's a floaty enough to grab ledge there.
That missed waveland, that's supposed to be up throw, up air.
Yeah.
This match would have been over already.
Ooh, the slide off.
Anakin's ready. Anakin is too ready.
Wow.
Down air.
Goes to the upper. I believe Seek did not get the jump back, and up till off the top. As we were saying, Seek is able to get those star KOs. Anakin kind of answers back.
And you were saying,
chat, was Sebas the guy that the doc that I beat at Cashbox?
Yeah. When you're on that top flat.
Yeah. It has a high ceiling, but it also has such a high top platform that it doesn't feel like it all the time.
Right.
And well, if we're talking about high ceilings, there's one stage that is undisputed, way bigger than all the other stages, and it's Dreamland.
Yeah, I think I like two-stocked them 3 times.
Not as big of a deal for Fox as
but
it
then,
seem, because the neutral and the punish ends up,
but then I lost to Ultra's doc.
Ends up getting nerfed so well. Can get those edge guards.
Even though Sebas is supposed to be the best one.
But with Zeke's playstyle specifically,
that was so weird.
Being a little bit of a double-edged sword.
Yeah, we're gonna see some insane combos. Like
maybe it's because I only played him on FD. He didn't even go doc on other stages.
Regardless of the stage.
100%. Oh, I just goes for the double nair in the corner, trying to keep it safe, and Zeke was like, "Nah, you can't be getting away with these lazy options. I'm going to just come in and punish you."
Yeah, Zeke is definitely adapted more this time. Like seeing the double fair. The last match started with him getting hit by everything.
Yeah, and was trying to do another adaptation there with the landing fair, looking out for that rising fair afterwards for the up smash, but then Anakin adapts back and just goes for the dash back. And it's really interesting because the top players make it seem so easy to get these mix-ups as Fox, but the truth is that every time that you're playing that mix-up, it's not safe. Like, you always are committing something as either character.
Yep. Isn't it funny how Fox went for up throw, up air, miss, but was so fast was able to still get a punish?
I hate that. I hate that. I SDI out of the Fox up throw upper, and my fight or flight is still going because he can just go for another one.
But it's good that Zeke is feeling the groove now. I feel like against Calvar, a little too shaky.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing those long extended conversions.
Definitely feeling more comfortable, and part of that might be because he's playing against a fellow, you know, NVVA player. But yeah, or it might just be that he's warmed up more. You know, as the set goes on, as the pool goes on, you definitely get more and more reps. So I think both of these players are playing much more to their full capabilities.
Oh, I love the patience there. They get a Shark Marth. Like, you want to go? Oh no.
Oh, that's like definitely a misinput there.
Not a misinput.
Yeah. Hey, but that's melee. That's melee.
That is melee. That is life. Happens in sports.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I misinput sometimes walking down the street.
Yeah. Oof, wait. Anakin is the force match goat. I've noticed that today.
It's funny you say that because we have another player in NVVA that has a strong bid for that title.
Really?
Shout out to Vintage.
Yo, Vintage, if you're watching, make sure you correct me if you're the GOAT. Okay, you can't let Marth get to center stage that easily.
Yeah.
Roll and dash away, you're fucked.
Yeah, and you do have a lot of space on this stage to work with, but that doesn't mean that you just need to give it up for free.
See, you need to be ready for this. You can definitely do it.
Yeah, pretty even Steven here. 32 is good for Marth, but it's nothing too crazy, especially since you can get that much damage with 2 hits right there.
That was a sneaky up air.
Oh, and another one, and a tech roll read.
Ooh, nice recovery.
Yeah, great sweet spot.
Go up. Okay.
Never goes out there.
Yeah, kind of an awkward situation
but
here. And he's going to keep it going as far as he can. 146, kind of getting to Marthritis, but we're also kind of getting to the percent where it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Nair's going to put you off stage into an edge guard situation. Like,
yeah, 175. You almost die off the blast zone on Dreamland, and now all Anakin needs to do is press forward on that C-stick.
I think Zeke was DIing for an up there. Okay, we're definitely going back. That was
a close game, and Zeke also went back in the last set, so I think that it would be crazy to just change it up here.
Okay.
And here we go with that replay. We'll see what happened here. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like because like 30 seconds earlier, he was getting up there like a million times. So it's like assuming that's gonna still be like the punish game there.
Yeah.
That Nair is sneaky. Oh, not again. Yeah, you have to whip punish the aerials. You got this. There you go. There you go.
Ooh, nice. Going a little bit further that time with the up smash as well. Trying to get that scoop. Not just trying to undershoot it, trying to go even farther so you can catch that dash back in.
Okay. I think we have a download on the recovery here.
Yeah. Anakin is definitely going to take notes on that. Definitely going to adapt midway through. I think that Anakin is someone who he's really good at observing specific things. I don't think he's necessarily one to learn a matchup on the fly. I think he can kind of get caught without a game plan sometimes, but if he has a strong game plan, he will observe different habits that you have and will definitely make a point of exploiting them.
We were talking about that earlier. Bait and then you run and shine.
Yeah, because I mean, look at how much strain it put on Anakin's recovery, just having that shield up. Anakin had to do this very early up B to try and get around it, and you have all the time in the world to just get your shine spike.
You should have just did short hop Nair running up smash.
Top platform Nairs.
Yeah, Anakin is getting so well.
Down tilt.
Unfortunate trade, but yeah, you get the forward smash there. Gets it going.
Right.
Zeke trying to take a deep breath, trying to recompose.
I want to see game 5. I want everything to be game 5.
Oh yeah, that's the classic commentator. I just want to see game 5 folks. I just want to see game 5.
I want more about this region too, because these are both amazing players.
Yeah.
Shine.
Ooh, okay. Off stage, but you have a jump here. Oh, nice.
I love how Zeke uses simple. There's nothing too fancy with invincibility on the ledge. Wait, I can just down smash here.
Yeah, I can end it right here, right now.
Again, let's see the same sequence of getting Marth off the stage. Patience. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, if you guys don't know, after a while, you have to just neutral get up. People have to pick an option, otherwise the game will pick one for you. So if you think you're in a good position there, don't get impatient. The game will make them do something after a while.
I love this movement from Zeke. Last match, couldn't land at all. Now is comfortably getting back to ground game.
Yeah, and not only that, but staying on the ground more comfortably so that he's not getting put up into the situation in the first place, which I think is arguably even more important.
Mix up the recovery now too.
Yeah, and getting those dash dances going. Zeke making a lot of good adaptations, but we'll see if it's a little bit
got caught slipping. All right, the bait.
Yeah, great edge guard opportunity. And I really like to see how much adaptation Seek has gone through. He's doing the edge guards we were talking about. He's doing the dash ins we were talking about. He's making so many different plays that are trying to bolster his gameplay right here. Tries to jump over, barely doesn't end up making it work, and now it's 54-0. Anakin still has a chance to end this 3-0.
Yeah. Like, I understand being like, they just want to get rid of Marth stock that quickly, but he's a character that can always kind of bounce back. I would have played it safe. You're stock ahead.
Ooh, tries to go for that CC, but I don't think quite got out the true crouch. I think only had ASCI down, and that's not going to be enough.
the roll into center stage, I love it. All right.
Ooh, just run up, grab, and into the F smash, but people have been ready for that today.
Oh no, another
out there, forward smash again, and that's going to be 3-0. Anakin with the fist bump, well deserved, great stuff there.
That's good.
He made so many adjustments, but Anakin just kept it solid as they went, over and over.
I couldn't fault Zeke. Like it was like a couple minutes since he did a high recovery, you know?
Yeah.
So I would have thought too, like, okay, Anakin knows I'm gonna go towards ledge, but nope, Anakin's ready.
That's the thing about the no mix-up is if they just don't mix up what they're doing, then you look like a fool. But it's something that you have to do. It's something you have to do. You know, because if you mix it up every single time, then it's not a mix-up anymore. So, you know, it's a dangerous game we play, folks. It's a dangerous game we play. But yeah, we got some replays for you guys. We got some of those adaptations that Seek was doing, getting that edge guard. You know, tries to get a combo going here, but unfortunately was not able to get that back air. If that back air hit, that could have been such a different game there.
Why am I saying that?
And then we see the DI mix-up. Seek gets the DI, but you're still in such a bad spot, and boom.
I'm getting kind of tired. What's the schedule for this?
Like, you had a lot more time to recover there, but, you know, it is what it is. Part of the game.
It is what it is.
What's the schedule for today?
Yeah, great set. And I think that, importantly, more so than just the result, it shows that Seek is willing to make adaptations on the fly, and that those are actually paying off in a big way. And I think that that is something that you can take away and be proud of, regardless of how you did in the tournament. And Anakin and Calvar are both amazing Marth players.
Yeah.
You have something to work on afterwards. No, by no means is this a bad showing at all.
Yeah, I'm so glad like we have you who like knows the lay of the land, and we're in Baltimore where you live. Like this is
what
so
about
perfect.
if I leave this one on? Will it play till like 10 p.m.?
But speaking of region, we're gonna Tri-State back.
Yeah, this is more so. This is more so your backyard.
Calvar. And then a Marth Ditto is be amazing.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Gdoc in the earlier set against Anakin was not looking that clean on the edge guarding. I'm hoping we're seeing like the same thing with Zeke, like cleaner gameplay, cleaner like the game sense is there. Just like getting the actual execution.
Yeah.
You know, because Zeke had better execution now in the same matchup, but later on in the bracket, Gdoc could have done it against Anakin.
Oh yeah.
See if you do it against
Super
Calvar.
competitive set, and I think that not only that, but Gdoc also has a chance to play against someone that he's more familiar with as well.
Yeah.
And not only is he playing against someone he's more familiar with, but he's had a couple loser sets to keep warming up and get that execution that you're talking about going. And so I'm really interested to see how he, you know, kind of comes back, you know, reproves himself. And honestly, I love that we're just looking at this one pool. We're just getting a deep dive at this one pool, because there's so many storylines that kind of, you know, emerge as we see these players, you know, play here. And there's good sets we can compare them to. And for all the Marth players in chat, I told you, this is the block for you. This is the block for you. We got Marth Dittos, we got Marth Fox. What more could you need?
Yeah, I think as I was about to say, we've only seen Marth and Fox this entire day, but there's that one Doc.
The one Doc.
Shout out to Ultra.
Shout out to Ultra.
Switching it up, you know, making sure the chat gets a nice little treat.
And what a Doc it was.
Yeah. Just a roll, like, I'm going to overextend fair as you're dashing back. Like, how much confidence do you have to do that?
Yeah, I mean...
On this tiny little character?
Just so cracked out in so many ways. But yeah, now we're going to see... I think that this has a chance with how the way that I've seen Calvar play in Marth Dittos before, has a chance to be more of what we were talking about, where it looks a little goofy, a little goofy.
I need to lay down a bit, chat.
We're gonna do some prime force smashes.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go offline on
I would
YouTube.
love to have the F smash counter this time. I don't think I'm gonna keep one because I want to keep my mind free for you guys.
If I see like 3 in a row, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be one of those matches.
yeah.
Or should I keep YouTube on?
Definitely gonna start on.
It does have no ads.
Yep. 5 seconds.
This is how East Coast does it. Yeah.
I do need to lay down a bit. I'm very, very tired.
This matchup, as you were saying, very DI dependent.
Oh yeah.
There's some cheesy forward smash stuff you can do out of grab. There's some crazy stuff you can do up throw. And then on the percentage, like up throw can lead into like 40% tech chasing. But I feel like what I like to see in Marth and what I've noticed has usually led to like which Marth wins is whoever's better at cleaning up the stocks. Because let's be real now, there's not that many death combos. It's like, how do you end your stocks? How does the edge guard situation go? So.
Yeah, and there's so many little nuances to that as well, where it's like, you know, the level 1 is like you just forward smash, right? but forward smash is kind of slow. And so then level 2 is you down tilt, or you go for a ledge mix-up, right? But then they can tech it. But then after that, you get another down tilt. And then, you know, if you keep doing it at the same timing, then they're just going to keep down tilting and building percent. But then there's this whole mix-up tree where you go like, you can do like tech no fastball, tech fastball, wall jump, tech back air. Like, there's so many different things that you can do. And I saw Zane one time hit like, I swear to God, like 7, 8 tech in a row against Kodorin, and I was just flabbergasted. And he was mixing it up every time, and eventually he made it back at like 200%. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, not necessarily expecting our players to do that, because you know I didn't even expect Zane to do that, but you know it would be cool to see some of that counterplay come out.
Would you say that the Marth Ditto recovery is like its own little mini game within this game?
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely playing a Mario Party mini game.
Just reaction space. Like I'm sure there's people out there that were more cracked at that than like anything else in Melee.
Yeah. I love players like that where it's like they have their one thing. You know, people used to talk about like Weed Lord or whatever, where he would just his movement was crazy. He would spam tech skill, and then he wasn't necessarily thought to be that great.
Did he Falcon Punch a lot too?
Yes, he loved Falcon punching, and so it was
where he started. But yeah, like.
Oh, and now we have the Bool tag. Okay, so we went from Blob to Chum to Bool. If anyone knows this code word language that Calvar is speaking to us, I think he might have an important message.
All right. Wow. I feel weird starting on this stage.
Yeah, this is a huge like cards on the table kind of.
Oh, 2 force smash skills.
Wow.
I'll count the force smash skills.
Okay, and that's enough.
That's still 2. That's still 2.
2 out of 2 right now. So, and Calvar going for another force smash when Gdoc is at 0.
Okay, Gdoc's like, it's my turn. Force smash.
3 for 3, folks.
Chat, are you
100%.
There's no platforms here. Where are you gonna go?
And like I said, there's a lot of whiffing, there's a lot of forward smashing. This is where the Marth matches can look a little bit funnier.
Where do you land here? Because the thing is, like, that up throw wasn't even a combo. You just stay patient, you wait for him to land, you rack up 60%.
Yeah, and something else that's interesting with what you're talking about, where there's not really those death combos, not really those like super guaranteed combos, is that Marth's fair, I think first active frame is frame 4, and so you almost have this like Luigi property in some certain matches, where you just end up like mashing it out of hit stun. And so we saw that earlier, where I think it was Gdoc was trying to get a combo and Calvar mashed the Nair out, and it ends up with some really silly looking you know situations.
So yeah, every combo string that we saw on stage didn't lead into a kill.
Yeah.
But it's just all about how do you finish the stop.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when they're recovering? I feel like the Marth is all about like, I want to get you off the stage. Your percent doesn't really matter. Like Marth at 0 versus Marth at like 100.
Yeah.
A good tipper is gonna seal the deal.
Yeah, the best thing about being at high percent, or them being at high percent, is that you can get them off stage even easier, right? But yeah, you're exactly right. You know, we saw that in, you know, Anakin versus Gdoc, where some of those kills were at 18%.
You just die super early because Marth's vertical recovery, like, you know, without a double jump, if you have nothing, even at like low percentage, you're just gone. Ooh,
and a lot of characters don't really have a tool that's long enough that they can reach past Marth's own sword when he's up being, but Marth has a sword versus the sword. So he can actually just use an even better move and even longer move to get past that. So he doesn't even need an invincible stall like a lot of other characters. He doesn't need to worry about ledge that much. He can just hit down tilt. He can just hit forward smash. And if you get it at the right timing, the right spacing, get that tipper, they basically have to tech or they die immediately at any percent.
I did notice, like, sometimes when Marths are stalling a forward B, The other Mark's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I was gonna force smash you anyways.
Yeah. You think that this is gonna change anything? Like that's, you know, I don't really understand.
I'm not a fox. Oh, I do think that fair, however meant to dash down there, but missed the input. Maybe it's a hard game.
Ooh, no jump here. This could be massive. And Calvert mashing counter out of everything. Of all options, and it worked.
I'm downloading that. Okay, how do you end this stock?
Goes for the forward throw again, but the throw is going to give Gdoc back the jump.
You need to get
have
back
another mix-up.
The roll!
Roll into F smash, folks.
The most patient roll.
Yeah. And don't worry, you guys in 2003 doing roll into Marth F smash, it's still good. They're still doing it.
Okay, nice coverage. Gdoc's still alive.
And Calvar actually likes the neutral beyond these recoveries, which is kind of interesting, where you cover ledge, make them try to go high, and then you jump up, turn around neutral B. Really interesting option. I haven't really seen it that much.
Yeah, because like Fair was kind of saved them, honestly, going before.
Yeah, and back air kind of the same thing, puts you in more lag, you know, makes it hard for you to really get a great follow-up. So it's an interesting option. I actually kind of like it with the route that Calvar is going. And up air tipper off the top.
That is great sharking from Gdoc.
Absolutely.
You need that. I feel like Gdoc definitely needs platforms against a mark like Calvar.
Oh yeah, and luckily for Gdoc, we figured that out in the matchup very early. We went to FD first thing first. Calvar won. Now you don't got to worry about it at all.
Like, all right, Calvar will wax me in the ground.
Yeah, and I mean, conversely, Gdoc doing much better as soon as there is that tripod situation.
Yeah. I'm wondering what Gdoc was trying to press there out of shield. That sent him off stage. Like, I felt like he was fine. I think, and it's kind of like in the Anakin set, I think Gdoc's like getting out of the corner.
What was that?
Okay, that was supposed to be way
crazy.
bad.
That was like a most 3 air dodge. Like, that was crazy.
I like it though. What's the term for it? Is it when you like triangle jump?
Yeah, triangle
jump. Yeah, very underrated. I see it done on accident a lot of times, but like, yo, dude, understand that it's a thing. It is good.
Yeah, I think the only person that I've really seen talk like extensively about like actually doing it on purpose is Brienne, because Zelda has such limited movement that you really have to do anything that you can.
Not only is Zelda really good at it, Brienne is too good at the game.
Oh yeah.
Shouts to Brienne.
Shouts to Brienne.
Wait, that was a gangster up B.
That was crazy.
I would not.
I don't care about all this mix-up or whatever. I'm just going to try and hit you, and if it doesn't work, I'm in a terrible spot. But it did work, so we're all good. And yeah, like you were saying earlier, like the percentage is mostly to get them off stage unless you do get that tipper upper, and we're seeing that he's at 189 and 202, still not dead. And it's going to come down to an edge guard at the end of the day anyway, and you don't get it, and he's still alive. 211.
It's just so awkward because a lot of the times when either Marv is going off stage, they're so high, so it's not a true edge guard situation.
Yeah, and that's almost the part where the percent is kind of fighting them, where you hit them and it sends at this kind of like upward angle, and if they DI up, they go so high that they're actually able to just drift back. And what was that?
I think that was a shield poke.
Wow.
Yeah.
A shield poke to end your stock after all of that, kind of unfortunate, but you can't really be too mad with how much you got out of it.
You went back to 200% against Calvar.
Yeah. And look at how Gdoc is using these platforms to get out of the corner. A situation that Calvar was really taking advantage of on the FD game. Gdoc going from platform to top platform to side platform again and getting out of the corner. Really
all the
smart stuff.
From that.
Yeah.
Literally.
And we have an edge guard situation.
Oh my god, great recovery.
Spot. Oh my goodness.
Another 2 poke from the Nair. That has to be a thing.
Yeah.
Doing that on purpose.
I think that it's got to be something, because they've been doing Nair a lot, specifically when the other person is shielding. But yeah, great stuff for Gdoc, really using every single advantage that he has from that stage possible. And it's interesting whenever there's like playstyle differences that make these counterpicks actually work in a Ditto, where, obviously in theory, every single match is 50-50, but as you can see from this set, in practice, that's not always true.
Yeah, it's not. This is style versus style. We're seeing platform master versus FD master. So
yeah. But the problem is you only got one FD. And Gdoc has many platforms. Kind of.
Oh, but Dreamland.
Okay, so maybe Calvar is trying to pick this more for the space rather than for the platform.
And hey, Gdoc struggles getting to center stage. You have a bigger stage here.
Yeah.
You can trap him more in the corner.
Definitely. Could also be that, you know, Calvar really is just not trying to deal with transformations. I think if you're more confident in your neutral, then you don't really want to add in those chaotic factors.
True.
So definitely could be a thing. But yeah, Gdoc getting that F smash, gonna live technically, but the edge guard there is so free that it basically doesn't matter.
Also thinking more about it, like the way the now force rush skill, the way that these platforms are, like Gdoc's not gonna get those same combos. Not here.
And using them for that kind of like quick movement to get around is going to take a lot longer, just because the platforms are literally just way wider on the stage. Which, fun fact, one of the side platforms is actually wider than the other.
I hate that I remember that just now. Ooh,
great tipper.
Another smash, okay, yeah, why not?
That's kind of been the story of this set. Who's got the better ass smash right now?
Alright, understands that Gdoc in the corner has his weak spot.
Yeah.
There.
And again, you know, those platforms seem a little bit more inaccessible. They're so high on the stage that you really have to make a commitment to go up there.
Of course, right. They're just doing it back and back. This is a set.
Like I said, this one definitely liable to be a little bit less of that graceful stance, a little bit more of those, you know, the Looney Tunes kind of hitting each other over the head with mallets, that Tom and Jerry.
We're seeing quick stocks on Dreamland, whereas on Battlefield we saw Marth at 200%.
Yeah.
What is happening?
These two are breaking all conventions.
This is quicker than the Battlefield set.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes in and this could end very quickly if Gdoc is able to just get another kill here.
Even though Calvar is down, I do like how he's realizing, like, okay, in some situations, I can just let Gdoc recover. He's gonna grab ledge, but I'm so confident in this corner.
Yeah. Where it's like, why risk it and try to go for this dangerous situation when I could just play the mix-up on stage? Almost like kind of like what they do in Ultimate.
Exactly.
And something else I want to highlight that I think Gdoc's been doing really well is the sharking game. I think Calvar definitely has a little bit of the edge when they're on the ground because of his stage positioning, but Gdoc is doing really well when Calvar's in the air. But yeah, unfortunate SD, they're trying to get the cleanest ledge dash possible to get through that flurry of hitboxes, but just
you need that too. Like
a little bit early.
Even though it's risky, you have to go for it.
Yeah, you do. Because the thing about Marth is that you don't have the luxury of going for kind of a more crusty but safe ledge dash and still getting like people in. You maximum, I think, get like 2. And that's when you're perfect. So you have to go for the best ledge dash to try and get it.
Like, even though I was saying how, you know, weak Gdoc seeing the corner, once he gets center stage,
it's a whole different
You're getting beat up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're getting beat up. Alright. What are we thinking here?
Okay, now back against the wall, he says, you know what, I'm willing to take the chance. This is closest to the stage that I've done the best on. I don't care about the transformations. I need to take every advantage that I can get, and I respect that.
Yeah, we have no top lap. See how it goes, but this is a stage that we play a lot on at Stock Exchange. I've seen Gdoc do insane combos on Stadium, so feels a little bit at home.
We'll see.
Okay. Having trouble landing?
Yeah, Calvar trying to get a little bit of that sharking game as well.
Yeah. It's FD again. Nice.
Oh, and the neutral B, something that comes a lot in this set and leads to a perfect tech chase with the forward smash there.
I love neutral B. It's not too committal. You don't have to jump. It has enough knockback.
Yeah, one of those moves that used to only be relegated to kind of cheesing people by breaking their shields, but now is actually seen a lot of legitimate usage over the years.
All right, take your time.
Ooh, and Calvar maybe catching on a little bit to what Gdoc wants there.
Yeah.
And maybe Gdoc getting a little bit antsy, trying to end the set early.
That neutral B is a little too much.
I think as soon as you start to charge it, then you have impurified your soul. When you do the uncharged neutral B, you come to the situation with pure intentions, but when you charge it, then we know.
Isn't it kind of funny that Gdoc was getting juggled, and then the stage was like, hey, let me make a mountain and help you.
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't have been a kill without the mountain.
Oh my god, hit that crag up B, shout out to
Exactly. That was it. Because doesn't he make a mountain?
Yeah, he makes the giant pillar that he stands on to extend combos. Literally
how far is a crag main? Confirmed.
I think it fits. I can see it. Even though they literally just have Marth in that game, you know, I can see it being cracked.
And after all this waiting, run up forward smash, forward smash, forward smash. Oh, okay.
Oh, we still got a chance.
Oh, I see
yeah.
what you're
So
going for.
the up B actually Sakurai angle is the specific angle that breaks through CC. So you need to start a move or something there, which it looks really funny. But there's a couple ways to do it. Either you forward smash early and you mash it, or you can actually taunt and then do it out of taunt, which looks really BM, but it's actually very good if you do it right.
Yo, chat, take notes. Okay, let's see if Gdoc's as good at Mr. Sharkin. You don't have platforms to combo on, but...
And doing a great job so far. Oh my god! The SD and a little bit of assistance there.
I think Gdoc input the forward air too quickly. That,
yeah. Try to do forward air into L cancel, but the forward air got eaten, so he just air dodged. Yeah, really unfortunate.
This game is hard.
It is hard. It is hard. There's no buffer in this game. Yeah. If you mess up, then that is on you, and the game will tell you that you did. It is, it's tough.
Okay. I feel like this should have been the counter pick from the get-go. Like, we're seeing the same Sharky that we saw in FD.
Yeah, and Calvar really utilizing that to its fullest potential. But now is going to have to go back to a triplat stage. But we have not seen in this set so far one of the close quarter stages. We haven't seen Pod, we haven't seen Yoshi's, and so those can kind of be pretty chaotic. We've seen a lot of forward smashes. Those moves cover like
if I see another Yoshi's on Mark Ditto and Yoshi's,
anything can happen.
A 2-minute.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Or they could gentlemen to Great Bay.
Oh, senior Great Bay.
There is actually a fun fact, and if MDVA people are in chat, then you guys know. There's a Link main in our region that loves to ask people if he can gentleman to Great Bay. Like every
Really?
Time. Yeah, he always asks people. He plays Link, and he's always like, you want to go Great Bay? And for some reason, people have actually let him go there multiple times.
There's some weird stuff Link can do, hook shot in the water.
Yeah. And of course, Dan the Link guy, he is very good on Great Bay, so I don't know why people let him go there, but, it's fun.
I'll do it. I just want to experience it.
Ooh, NJ's Finals versus Dan the Link guy, that would be a match I'd love to see. But yeah, we got Pod here, not going for quite that same kind of crazy, brazen chaos as Yoshi's, but still not that far off. And already Gdoc off to a ripping start.
Alright, I'm gonna take a small nap.
Down tilt. I feel like Calvar's like a little too antsy in their approach.
Just wanted to watch this set first.
Slow it down a bit. Oh.
Yeah.
That works. That works. Okay.
Yeah, it's very strange. The inner hitbox of Marth down smash actually serves a completely different purpose, where it's this kind of get off me tool that comes out pretty quickly and sends outward, whereas the tipper hit sends up, which is it's very weird how these moves kind of serve completely different purposes. But Gdoc all over Calvar on the edge guard so far.
Stock.
Man.
All right, Calvar needs the same thing. Hasn't gotten hit yet.
Waits for the platform to come up so that he can get the platform tech chase. So smart from Calvar, able to get that tipper, and now we're at halftime, game 5.
Oh! They're just staring at each other. Okay. Gdoc being suddenly very patient.
Oh my god, and Gdoc has really caught on to Calvar's, landing mix-up with the down air. Calvar's been doing a lot of that, and Gdoc has just been shielding it. Not able to get the kill there, but Calvar gets the same thing back, and then up ease.
Oh, this is...
my god.
This is such a quick match. It's like we were playing on Yoshi's anyways.
Yeah, like I said, folks, these smaller stages, anything can happen. And we are last stock, game 5, tri-state battle in the Marth Ditto. Let's see what happens.
I think we're hearing New York scream Gdoc in the back right now.
They want the upset. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I told you, Gdoc does this matchup every single Wednesday 3 times. Oh, this could be a kill.
Yeah,
no
gets
jump.
off stage, no
down.
jump.
Oh,
I thought there was going to be Gdoc down there. Oh, the up B, sending all the way off stage. Gdoc is
too early. Oh, there it is. There it is.
How else could it end, folks? Game 5, last stock, F smash off stage.
Calvar is sweating. Good stuff to Gdoc. Definitely put on a show for New York.
Yeah,
and New York in the crowd.
You love to see that.
Nixon 5. Let's go. Oh man.
I mean,
there's some prime Marth Dittos today. I love it.
Oh yeah. Those are some great sets. I mean, again, if you guys know any Marth fans, send them this block. This is made for you, folks. This is made for you. There's Marth every single set, and if I do say so myself, I thought we had some really talented Marth gameplay, some really great Marth gameplay, and I love to see all of that. I love to see it.
Is this crazy how like the battle off stage matters so much?
Yeah, absolutely.
And even though we were talking about, oh hey Julia, hey New York, so we're talking about how we're seeing forward smash kills, but like we saw like 10 different ways that Marth was losing the stock, whether it be down airs, rising down air invincibly from the ledge, Marth killers, down tilts.
Yep. Just holding the ledge. Yeah.
Neutral Bs.
Neutral Bs? Yeah. Aerial turnaround neutral Bs.
Yeah, it's more in the forward smash. I was memeing a little bit, but it's crazy because like you could do all that and then you forward smash and they're not ready for it and it kills them at 30.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of our block. But before we go, we have some important messages for you guys. First off, we got Zenny sponsoring us, sponsoring many tournaments over the years, selling glasses via site-wide 15% discount code, I think 15 for 25% using Supernova code. They've got prescription glasses, products for eye health, which
bro's over.
And they just look sick, folks. They look great.
So sick.
All right, I'm gonna take a nap.
Pairs. My wife has Zenny, my manager has Zenny, and we also have JV5, one of our other next amazing sponsors. If you love streetwear, if you love Smash, check them out. Trust me, they have collabs with Junebug, Turn Down for Walt, Renaris. They have drops every month. You don't want to miss out. Just join the drop list on jv5.com. Also, shouts to JV5 for helping make Virtual Riot, the EDM show. It happened. He was here. It was freaking amazing. And people were there in the JV5 drip, looking dope for one of the best DJs in the world.
Yeah, it was awesome. And lastly, we got Syracuse. If you're an Ultimate player watching this stream, I know a lot of you are Melee guys, but if you're an Ultimate player, then make sure to check out Syracuse University because they are actively recruiting for their varsity team right now. It's one of the most competitive collegiate rosters in the entire country, and it just got even more competitive with Syrup joining the roster. So if you want to join some great company and represent the Orange, then make sure to check out Syracuse. They have great accommodations for all of their players. They have scholarship opportunities, travel support, dedicated access to state-of-the-art esports facilities on campus, and they provide everything you need to train, compete, and thrive, all while getting a world-class education. So you guys can find them with the QR code, or you can just look up Syracuse Esports. Pretty big college, so it shouldn't be too hard to get there. And if you're an Ultimate player, you think you got the skills, you're that right age range, or you're trying to come back to college, then make sure to check them out. It could be a great opportunity, and you can join some of the best in the world.
Yes, that was a block.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we got to see your region versus my homies, Josh and K-Dog.
Yeah, they gave us some great matches. And to cap it off, as we sign off here, we're going to throw it to Willow on analysis. Take it away, Willow.
Starting out, we had this K-Dog where after getting the there as Smash champion, he popped off as you can see player camp there. Then we had this really quick build from Ultra, just within the first 10 seconds of the game, getting to one Calabar. And we had this crazy dog build where he just got like a route and a bunch of his own and off with the spare at the end. A lot of the clips were from this last set. And then unfortunately, K-Dog had this unfortunate mistake at the end this game. Calvin capitalized with a dare spike. And then K-Dog almost got it home, got this really clean edge guard, go up a full stock. Unfortunately, he's from my home region, so I was kind of sad, but it was a good set regardless and a really good block. Thank you everyone, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.